Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome to Eyes of the Beholder, where a bunch of us regular-ass nerds play Dungeons and Dragons. Thank you guys for being here. A couple of announcements. I want to thank everybody that came out to the New Year's Eve party for Get Geeked Abilene. We had a great turnout for the Dungeons and Dragons. We had a 6-person table. That was awesome. So, Tori, Katie, Tracy, Amanda, Aaron, or Aaron, and John, thank you guys for coming out and playing some Dungeons and Dragons with us. We had a lot of fun. I think everybody had a pretty good time. Let's see, what else? Make sure you check out our Witcher series that's going on, where Porter and Coleman are playing through The Witcher 3. Check out Dragon Age Origins, where Amber and I are playing through that game, one of my favorite RPGs, that and Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Or we still got Fallen Order that's going out, go check that out. Or check out any of the other ones that are going on, the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, the Phoenix Wright, the one-shots that we've done. We've got those up there as well now. Anyways, guys, I think that's it for the announcements. It's not pretty short, pretty sweet. Without further ado, let's jump into tonight's episode of Eyes of the Beholder.
A bunch of nerds who play D&D. Eyes of the Beholder. Once my wife, the black guy left. Eyes of the Beholder. One guy's dumb, the other's deaf. Eyes of the Beholder. They might live or they might die. Eyes of the Beholder.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Sorry, that's what he did.
I know they're throwing me off here. They're messing me up. So, for you guys who were here last week, y'all know what's going on. We don't have to recap it. But for the people who weren't here, or as my players, because they don't remember anything, last week they spent a lot of time wandering around. Went to a mage's tower, met a very unusual mage with a few mimics. They may or may not have violated one of the mimics.
That was Bishop.
Yeah. They then ventured into the woods, found the bandit camp that they decided to take the bounty out on. Spent some time actually planning for once. Executed their plan almost flawlessly, and so well, in fact, that the bandits surrendered. They allowed most of the bandits to leave, but not all, and decided to wipe out the rest of the bandit camp that was not happy with the terms that they were offering of surrender. In the fighting, though with impeccable strategy and battle tactics, Bishop fell. We left off with the party kind of in the aftermath of this fort, with Bishop lying lifeless on the ground, Kandara and Dalen covered in gore, bodies strewn all about the fort. So I guess we sort of should pick up.
That was fuck.
Well,
You're not a cleric, are you?
no.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, we could take him to town, find, see if someone will heal him, but this may have solved some problems. Or not. Whatever you say, Furball.
I mean, what exact problems are you
you know,
referring to?
how there's some assassins who may or may not be after us because we're hanging out with him. He's annoying.
Let me do it for you. While y'all are talking.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
I'll admit, He wasn't exactly a good person. But he still fought beside us. I think he deserves better than a pauper's grave.
So you want to take him into town and bury him? Or not? Okay.
At the time y'all hear some footsteps coming back through the front of the gate. Oh, yep, sorry. Forgot about these here. Just gonna leave them over there as well. Alright, y'all take care. Just drops a few more, like, fingers. Just goes walking back out the front gate.
Say,
Yep, alright, bye now.
There's some dark things in that man.
I probably shouldn't have let him go.
Probably should not have let anyone go.
He was very helpful, though. I mean,
How are you feeling? Can we go now? Or do we have to spend the night with all these dead people?
no, I'm feeling fine.
Okay.
I should be good to head out.
Is there a cart or something that we can load up? I want to take, of course, the money that
Yeah.
we have. I want to take all the swords from everybody, like all the stuff that we can gather up.
Okay.
And I guess Bishop, too.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Okay. Oh, 21.
Yes, that doesn't take you long. You kind of go start rummaging through some of the older parts of this fort that used to be for actual soldiers and that sort of stuff before the bandits got here, and you find it's a simple two-wheeled cart. Looks like it was used to hook to a horse with those kind of straight bars that come out, or whatever. So it's a fairly large cart. You're gonna have to have someone pretty strong to pull it,
Or a horse.
or a horse.
Or someone very strong.
Yes.
Okay. So I get the cart. I load it up with all that stuff. Is there anything else you want to do?
As far as in that supply room, where they said all the money was, is it just money in there?
You can make an investigation check.
Yes.
Oh, and I also want to check out his personal quarters when you're done.
Okay.
Which after I check this area, I'm gonna follow her, because I would like to detect magic all around
That's fine.
Okay.
as well. Investigation, that'll be a 14.
14? Okay. Well, as you dig through there, you find just several small pouches of just gold and gold and gold. The overall total actually totals out to just a little over 5,000. It's actually 5,096 gold pieces.
Okay.
You also find in there as well, just kind of scattered out amongst, you kind of find several other small bags of silver as well. You find about 2,000 silver pieces in there as well.
Okay.
As you're kind of looking around, you find this. It almost just looks like this old kind of leather satchel, just kind of almost kind of rounded at the bottom, almost drawn up with like a just twine kind of holding the top together. And as you kind of open it out and reach inside, your hand just kind of keeps going to your shoulder as you reach into it.
Okay. Bag of holding is what I would assume.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
What was there? Just money and bag of holding?
No, you don't know what's in the bag of holding.
Oh no, I meant like what he's found.
So far, he's
yeah.
far, yes, all he's
So
found is-
far, I found like a little over 5,000 gold, about 2,000 silver, and a bag of holding with who knows what in it. Because how do you?
You have to think about the thing that's in there.
Yeah. So if
So
you don't know if
what's in
there's
there,
anything in
Just
there, how
sit
would
around
you?
thinking about weird random things and see if they come to you.
I will do that. Okay.
Magical sword.
You're of a magic nature, both of y'all. Y'all can make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Oh, I am not of a magical nature, Craig. I don't know who ever told you that. 10.
8.
Yep, that's how it works.
Makes sense.
Gotta just think of what's in there and hope for the
Pocket
best.
Maybe. I don't know.
All right.
We didn't have this on the mountain.
Hi, in the forest.
Because that's where I'm from, the mountain.
So that's all I find is the gold, the silver, and the bag of holding, correct?
Mm-hmm. And
Okay.
whatever might be
Within.
within the bag of holding.
Okay.
You could maybe get the that dragonborn who's going to make the gem for us. Maybe he could tell us how to work it better.
Probably.
Or somebody like that.
Somebody. Bishop? No?
Oh, too soon? Nah.
And then while I'm in the stable, I want to start my detect magic to see if there's anything out in that area, and then keep it up as I walk to the cabin because it's good for 10 minutes on concentration.
Okay, so you're starting at the treasure hoard and then going.
Yeah,
Okay. Sure.
which I'm putting the whole treasure hoard in the bag of holding.
Okay.
I would assume that's how that would work.
Okay. So you cast your detect magic spell as you're looking through. Not much really standing out to you at first. The magical items that you guys currently, have on you, kind of illuminate Bishop's few magical items. Of course, illuminate.
Oh, what does he have? Oh,
Looking
until
through
he's dead.
Looking through the hoard, you find, as you're kind of pilfering through, you find 3 health potions that are kind of stacked, like tucked in this little small satchel that you kind of almost like a courier's bag or something, kind of flips open, and inside there's 3 regular healing potions in there.
Okay.
Other than that, no, nothing really magical in here.
Just want to make sure we don't miss anything that Bandit Captain might have had.
Yeah. As you kind of continue walking up back towards the cabin to where the
Might I add 500 gold pieces I put in my personal bag rather than the bag of holding.
Okay.
Just in case there's something tricky going on, I at least want the money for the soul gem.
Okay.
I apparently don't know anything about bags of holding, so I'm terrified now.
Okay. So as you guys make your way to the orc's cabin that he had kind of made his own personal abode or whatever, you kind of begin looking through there with your detect magic items. For the most part, everything is pretty mundane, or it's kind of almost like it's been not tossed is not the right word, but he's not a very clean liver. There's bits of food still kind of left on some of the counters where the kitchen would be. There's just kind of stuff tossed all around. You do find a potion of superior healing in there.
Nice.
Awesome.
And you also find 1 potion of invulnerability.
Oh.
It's tucked kind of back in what was probably his bedroom. But y'all had surprised him. And so...
Shit, okay.
Nice.
Alright. Cool.
That's about it in here.
Okay. That's it for magical items. Some healing potions, this bag of holding, and this potion of invulnerability.
It's a good thing we got him before he could take it.
Hi.
Is there anything? I mean, there's no reason to roll then. That was it.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay. All right.
Because it glows through pretty much anything, I believe, type of magic.
Well, I didn't know if there was like some sort of, I don't know, like non-magic, like records or something or whatever.
I mean, you can investigate.
But I mean,
all
but
he
if he-
found,
but if
he
he's-
found magical stuff.
Right.
so all he
I'm
found.
just. I wanted
Yeah.
to search the room.
Sure, roll an investigation check.
I mean, I didn't want to. Isn't that one?
Now that I mention it.
You're kind of looking around.
It's a 5.
and
You know what? This is disgusting, and I don't want anything to
Yeah,
do with
the smell is pretty rough.
Yeah, anything.
it. All I find is a moldy apple.
I.
Are you ready then to go save Bishop?
They really don't want to you?
We have to. Maybe it will make him talk less. Maybe we could like almost dying make you talk less or be less in mind.
I feel like he'll probably have more to say now, because he knows that he can't be talking all the time when he's dead.
Or maybe we could tell the cleric to heal everything but just like its voice. Can we do that? Can they pick it? I don't know how this works.
Yeah, I don't. I don't think so.
Um,
I wouldn't assume so.
I'm assuming we're going, and I'm carrying the cart.
Okay.
Mm. Only thing that's on it is which I could put I'll go ahead and put all the swords in the bag of holding as well.
Oh, nice. You want to put Bishop in there? He might disappear. And then
I mean, that notwithstanding, that's actually not a horrible idea. I'm gonna put Bishop in the bag of holding.
Wait. We don't know much about the bag of holding, though. We're not supposed to know anything about it.
He's dead. What could happen?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to?
I don't-
I'm all for it.
I mean, honestly, I just.
It would make
this.
the trek much better.
It would.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Can you put a person in the bag of
It's
holding? Is that a thing?
it opens up about this wide, so you're gonna it only opens about this wide, so you're gonna have to work a little bit to get him in there.
Yeah.
Y'all two make me some strength checks
Oh, damn it.
just to try to get him in there.
All right.
Oh, maybe not so bad.
14.
18.
Okay. Yeah. You manage to kind of start with the shoulders, tuck the head in, and kind of
Like a baby.
work and kind of just
Like
work him in there until you finally get it. Then Kendar kind of lifts him up and then just
Like a pillowcase.
and then he just goes, drops him and he's disappears.
That is
into the bag.
amazing.
That is pretty fucking cool.
Oh, man.
We definitely need to ask that Dragonborn about this bag, though, because I don't know how to get him back.
Well, yeah. We need to go see him anyways.
Okay.
So now we're going down the road?
Yeah.
You do
What?
know Furbolg, he would not do this for you. I'm just saying.
That's what makes me different than him.
Okay. I'm just saying,
I know.
he might next time run away. We might be putting ourselves in more danger. Do we know anything about this area, Craig? Like, about the giants and stuff? Because I wrote down in my book and I don't remember what it means. I don't even know what that word is.
It's a town
Oh, okay.
far to the north.
Oh, there's giants there.
There's a problem with with fire giants there.
So no giants around here.
I mean,
Not that we know of. We need
not,
to ask.
yeah, you would.
Maybe we could ask the town guard. They may know. That
Aye.
we our fan, our one fan, who has no life.
Hi. He thought we were gonna die. He was only 1/3 right.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah. We could ask around, yeah.
We'll find out. Because all we need left for that mage is the toenail and the bear claw.
What time is it? Is it dark yet?
It was dark when y'all got here, so
Oh, fuck.
when y'all came in the cover of
Yeah.
night, it was a little after midnight when y'all got here.
That fight was pretty quick.
Yeah, fight was over in a matter of minutes.
Hmm.
So it's about a little after midnight as you probably, after getting everything and doing the investigation, it probably took you about an hour or so. So it's like an hour and a half, so it's 1:30 in the morning roughly as y'all begin heading back towards town, pulling a cart.
We don't have the card.
We don't-
He put
Oh,
everything
put
in the
everything
bag.
in the bag of
Yeah.
holding. Okay,
We have a lot of faith in it.
cool.
Hopefully it works.
I like because cool. Roll something.
All right.
Everything seems fine.
You know what our passive perception is.
Everything's good.
Okay, cool.
So you guys begin making your way back through the forest. What did you say about the bear? Are y'all looking for a bear, or are y'all going straight
Well, the Furbog does not want to kill a bear.
back? Okay.
So he wants to find a dead one. So I guess be looking for any signs of
Bear signs.
that. Yeah.
For a dead
Which
bear.
I mean, it's
Or dead
dark,
animal.
so
It's not really good. I mean, unless it's right there in front of our trail, we're not
Yeah.
going to know.
yeah.
Okay, so you guys begin tracking back through the woods.
Basically, any tracks or anything to show where any bears might be or have been in the past. Because if you find a live one, possibility of finding one.
Okay. Make just a perception check as you guys are kind of travel at disadvantage because you don't have dark vision.
Oh, just
It's a
him?
disadvantage for me.
Sure, you can make one. Just,
So I have dark vision.
yes, you can make one. Disadvantage
I feel
for
like I should
disadvantage
say that.
down, straight for you.
Oh shit. How about advantage for me, Greg? Is that a thing?
That'll be a 9.
What do we do with perception?
Yeah.
That would be a 10.
Nothing right now. It's pretty dark. Y'all have been through a lot, so it's not really anything jumping out to you right now of any sort of bear tracks or traces or markings of them at this current time. You guys begin kind of making your way through the forest. It's kind of cool this evening, kind of cold. Feel a little bit of the wind kind of nipping at you a little bit as you're making your way back towards town. The night sky is kind of beginning to get a little bit more overcast. The moon was out, but it's getting a little bit cloudy. Wind picks up, it's starting to pick up just a little bit. You guys travel for it's right about 2 hours. By the time y'all start hitting the edge of town, it kind of gets this like a little bit of light rainfall kind of starts to happen. It's pretty cold. As y'all are approaching the gate, Lawrence looks up to you and goes, "Oh, you're back! So I'm assuming everything went well."
Yes, Larry.
As well as it could have gone.
You remembered my name. He has his little notebook out and just holds it to his chest. He goes, "You're going to be real right heroes, I know it. So, the bandits, they're taken care of."
Mostly.
Aye. They won't be bothering you anymore.
It's fantastic news. Y'all are amazing. Where's your friend?
He's in the back.
He's in the bag.
It's not good to keep people. They'll suffocate in there. I've heard that.
He's already dead.
He's not really brave and as is.
Do you know where we could find someone to heal him?
Is
there a cleric, or-
He's like staring. He's like, I'm so sorry for your loss. That's
Yeah, not really.
terrible. He's like, kind of goes over the page with Bishop's signature on it. Rest well, friend. Sorry. Yes, no, they're there is, of course. The temple, Vecchiarati's temple. They're supposed to be able to do restorative magics there. I mean, I don't know. I don't know anybody. I've just heard rumors. That's all. I don't.
Yes.
Hi.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm a bit flustered in your presence.
Well,
As
we
you
needed
should
to
be.
go there anyway. So.
Yes, and you're positive. So you're not heroes. Are you heroes of the gate then?
Heroes of the Gate?
Yes. Are you the heroes of the gate?
No, we're the Mind Slayers. Or
Hi.
Y'all didn't tell me that last time.
I thought
We did.
I didn't have it. Write that down.
Pay
now.
attention, Lawrence.
I apologize.
No, your name. You don't know mine? Very good.
I most definitely
What
know
kind
your
of
name.
fan are
Mistress
you?
Kandara, I know your name. I have been
Sure.
you hear from the back. No, he knows your name. Hadn't shut up since you left.
Where can
True.
we collect payment for our job?
Oh, well, I will send word to my superiors, and we'll have some men right out there and verify the camp is cleared out.
Oh, I have all their weapons.
Well, still, they'll probably still want us to send somebody out there. But I mean, if you're going to the temple,
Who do I talk to?
for what? I will see to it personally.
Oh, okay.
I will immediately tell my supervisor about
Can I
everything.
see the bag of holding real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna reach into the bag of holding, or I don't know. I want to think about all the swords that we put in there.
Okay.
Do they come?
Are you pulling them out one by one? Yep, they do.
Okay, so you can take all these to your supervisor. Tell them it's for the city.
Okay. Uh huh.
And just keep piling them on there.
Sure. These are very heavy.
Yeah, because even the ones that left their swords.
Right.
All right.
So it's like 50 swords, and I'm just gonna keep piling them
Okay.
on. So there was a little camp.
Richard.
There's a little camp out there.
Richard. It's
We
really
killed
heavy.
like half of them.
Uh huh.
The other half were dispersed.
Right.
So,
Uh,
but they should not be there anymore.
okay.
Okay, there you go. There
Okay.
you are.
All right. Yep.
Thank you.
I'll see that we bring your gold to you. Will you be at the temple?
I guess so.
Okay. Sounds good.
I guess it works like we think.
All right.
Same to our guy.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
All right.
So we need to head towards Vecchiarati's temple.
I'll see you, Larry.
All right. Bye. Bye, Dalen. As y'all leave, you hear. It's just a whole bunch of metal falling.
Give me one second.
All right.
Sorry.
So I guess we'll head to Vecchiarati's temple.
Oh yeah, sure. So, as you guys begin leaving after hearing the loud cacophony of falling blades and possibly a guard falling on his ass,
Vecchiarati's temple's in the center of the city. I remember that much.
Aye, that's right.
you guys begin making your way to the center of the city. The streets now mostly empty at this point. Few occasional city guard passing by, the occasional citizen that may have wandered out of a tavern and is beginning their drunken way home. The soft bit of rain falling kind of making that ting-ting-ting-ting-ting sound off of Kandara's plate armor as you go.
So noisy.
By the time you reach the center of the city, you get to this very lush city park filled with beautiful tall trees. There's a small pond that's surrounded by flowers. And then kind of off to the right is this giant stone cathedral with a large stained glass window in it. That on the depiction of the window is like basically kind of the story of the creation of Earth, shows Simdi and Vecchiarati and
That might be it. Maybe.
Are you positive?
I'm not sure.
Me either.
No.
Now
I
roll
would
investigation.
know a lot about the guys.
Yeah.
That I'm pretty sure that's her.
But before we go in, if you'll give me one moment to figure out what time it is and how close to dawn
Oh,
it is.
you mean to do it to us now?
Sure.
Yeah. So, was it like 3 o'clock when we came into the city? Can I just roll for this? Because
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Roll an intelligence check.
Yeah. It'd be a survival check because I'm trying to survive.
Sure. A survival to use signs of nature to determine what time it is,
It seems like a thing.
or an intelligence check to just remember. Kind of your choice.
Memory's a fickle thing.
Well, it could help him, right? Because I'm thinking about it too.
Sure.
There you go. Get you another dice.
I'll do a intelligence check to remember. I feel like that's gonna be the best option.
If the moon is over there,
That's a 10.
oh shit. We
Like it's probably around 4:30ish.
Okay.
You think?
Yeah.
We could ask the person in the temple. They may know.
That's true.
'Cause
What
usually-
time's dawn around here?
When the sun comes up.
Oh,
But I
That's
mean,
so funny.
if you're,
Oh.
I mean, if by our time, it'd be about 7 in the morning.
About 7.
pre or
Okay.
post? Daylight savings time.
Yes. They don't observe daylight savings time here.
But
They're not
Arizona.
stupid.
All right. I should be okay for another couple hours.
Okay. There's usually someone up at night in these temples.
Oh, is that how it works?
I think so.
They don't like sleep?
No, like there's always I don't know, someone always keeping vigil or something. That's the way it was in my temple. There was always somebody.
Vigil? Who's vigil?
What?
Sorry.
I thought it wasn't playing.
Who's
But,
vigil?
you know, keeping watching over the
Oh,
temple.
okay, yeah. All
And
right,
the
that
people
would make
coming
sense.
in and stuff like that.
I'm sorry, we didn't have temples.
That in the forest?
No, no temples. Orc friends, no temples.
Or friends. Okay.
Very well. You'll make y'all's way across the.
So is it closed or is there signs of life inside?
You make your way kind of across the park, cutting through the grass. As you kind of draw closer, you can see on either side of the door there's 2 torches and sconces that are lit.
Okay. The doors are closed though?
Mm-hmm.
I knock on the doors.
Okay. A few moments pass before you hear the. Or actually, door opens up. Or opens in. You see a dwarven man, probably in his mid to later years. He's got a little bit of gray coming into his red, very nicely trimmed beard, with green eyes kind of piercing up at you. He looks a little bleary-eyed, like he might have just been sleeping. Or
Maybe they didn't have something.
he kind of rubs his eyes and goes,
Maybe that was just
hello there. What's gonna do for you?
Good morning.
Morning.
We are sorry to disturb your rest, Father, but we have an emergency.
Oh, resting. I was not doing any of that there. I was reading in my eyes. They got a little watery. It's all right. It's all right. Please, come in, child. Come in. What's gonna do for you? You're a big fella.
Thank you. Thank you. I eat a lot.
So as you kind of walk in, the temple is adorned with beautiful, on the inside, just like these beautiful like tropical flowers and plants. There's these like dark wooden benches and floors with this big, beautiful stained glass window that up behind you. You know, from where y'all came in.
Nice. It's a nice place you have here.
Vekriati provides well for us. So, what brings you to my temple so early in the morning?
We were told you might be able to do a bit of healing.
Aye, if you need, we can heal you.
Well, he's dead.
He's kind of not breathing.
He's like, you look fine to me, lass.
No.
How are you?
The dude. The guy.
I'm gonna pull out the bag.
So as you say that, she looks to him. He's like, he looks well as.
Pull out
One
the
moment.
bag.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna think of Bishop. I'm gonna reach down and try to pull Bishop out.
Okay. Sure.
Oh god. Pieces of Bishop? What happened?
As you reach into the bag
Uh-huh.
and begin feeling around for Bishop, you feel this like cold, like almost feels like slimy, wet tongue wrap around your arm. I'm gonna need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh
That's-
no. Oh no.
That's not Bishop.
No.
Oh god.
Dylan, crap.
Come on.
This is not the bag of holding. What is this?
7.
No.
What are you doing, Kendara?
No,
As it begins
see
pulling
him?
him. It,
Okay,
like,
I
literally is
reach
being
out and I pull him.
Okay, make a strength check.
Dear God, can I be raging? Because see, my friend's hurting. I'm raging and I pull him back.
Okay, sure. Make a strength check with advantage.
That's the whole point.
God. Is this a fucking mimic? Is that
16.
16. You reach home, grab, and just pry him out. Just barely. On your arm is just these like teeth, like serrated marks going down your arm. Like looks like the tongue itself is almost serrated as it was pulling you in.
That's what. I don't think that was Bishop. I'm pretty fucking sure that wasn't Bishop.
Bloody hell! What on earth are you doing, man?
Can I do another Arcana check on this? See if I can.
Sure.
Does this mean anything?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it too. I probably won't get anything. No.
9.
16.
Can't fucking roll for anything.
You were clearly sure that that is not a bag of holding. In fact, you've heard of other bags that look very similar to bags of holding.
What did we do? Okay,
It's.
but we got the swords out.
Well, so it has stuff in there. It's got our stuff in there, including Bishop. But when I went for Bishop, it was something else. Father,
Aye.
are you versed in magical things?
Oh.
Would you happen to know what I'm holding here?
Well, at first I thought that I might, but after that display of whatever that was, I'm not 100% sure.
It's
I have
same
no-
for me.
I have no clue. That was wild.
We may have to come back.
I mean, I can try. I got the swords out. Maybe it was me, since I put the stuff in.
I put the swords in.
Oh, well then I don't know.
I don't know the difference. I heard God roll some dice, and all of a sudden I had a tongue
I'll wrap
filled
it
with
around there.
teeth
You
on
know,
my arm.
he's not going anywhere, so we can just.
We should probably head off to see this Dragonborn.
A few questions,
We
though,
get a chance.
Father.
Very
And
well.
we'll come back, but
Sure.
would there be any way that Vekriati would ask her followers for hearts of people?
No, that would be like you mean
Like
for
as
them to give their heart to her and
like literal physical, like rip your heart out of your chest, and I like out of your like I point to him and offer it
holds
up
his
to
chest
the
with like this like no, that would no. Heavens no. Vecchiati is about creating life, not destroying it. Why on earth would you think that?
I don't know. My friend told me that that's what Vecchiati has to do.
Well, your friend must not be very familiar with Vecchiati then, because
Do
that
you
is...
know who would have asked for that? What kind of god would ask for such a thing?
Well, I mean, Vecchiati's sister, she's a whole different animal, that Simdi, the goddess of death. I mean, I don't know if she necessarily herself would want hearts from people, but there are cults to those that follow them, and it's been rumored there's human sacrifice that goes on there, but that's just wild hearsay. You've got the other gods with slightly darker tones. Draith perhaps might want one of those. Gina Vincey perhaps might as well. I
But
don't know a lot about
definitely
her.
not Vecchiati.
No, definitely not Vecchiati. Vecchiati would not have anything to do with that.
I don't know who your friend was, but it sounds like they were lying to you.
That was Bishop. Bishop told us that's
He told us that?
yes. Because whenever he
You
was
remember that, Dalen.
you remember.
Dalen remembers that. I remember that.
Oh, yeah.
That fucking liar.
That's why y'all were walking and talking, and having y'all's moments of him kind of filling you in on what his life
And
was
I'm
about.
like, why are you here? One of those talks.
Yeah.
And he told us, and he passed somehow
Deception
my
check.
my inside check on him.
Oh.
And so I was supposed to believe that.
Oh, fuck.
So I don't mean to bother you, but was there something wrong with you, lad, that I needed to fix?
Actually, yeah. While I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up my sleeve for the curse mark. I got this nasty bit of business from Temple to Calbane.
He kind of cocks his head. He goes, well, "That's not the name I've heard in a few hundred years."
And with that, we, well, every day at dawn, it does a little something that really hurts, and I would love to get rid of it. And there was tell of something called Vecchiati's Blessing, a potion of sorts that I could make, and hopefully use that to get rid of it. But you being a man of Vecchiati herself, is there anything you or her that could do to help me out here?
Well, it's old magic, but there are things I could do. It would require some components, but with the correct components, there's very much something that probably...
So are those components? Where's my thing? Forever Yeti, water elemental, vampire dust.
No, not at all.
Oh really?
No. He goes, well, water elemental is in there, but it's not necessarily, it's the water trapped. I need 5 vials of trapped water elemental. I need the tear of a basilisk.
Okay, hold on now. Hold on.
What?
What now? Seriously now? You're telling me that this... Who told us this?
I found it in a religious book for Vecchiati.
I mean, I don't know what that would make, but it would...
I don't know. Can I insight him? Like, I mean, I don't think he's lying, but
Sure.
this cannot be real. We have gone on 21 weeks on something that's not even a thing.
He never said it wasn't a thing. He just doesn't know about it. He just knows that he's got his own old magic that they do.
Okay, I mean, that's 17. But I mean, I know he's telling the truth.
I mean,
lie.
he's telling you the
I just
truth.
in the small.
Like he sees your
hoping.
face and he goes, I'm sorry. He goes, I'm not
Do
100%
you
sure.
still have that book? Do you still have it?
No, I left it in the library.
I'm not 100% sure what curse you've incurred or whatever happened there at Calbane's temple, but it's a very old magic from Vekriati that we can usually cast that heals things that are typically beyond normal realm of things. But I'm not saying that this is the only thing out there. I don't.
What is your recipe?
Well, for mine, it would be I need 5 vials of a water elemental. I'll do water from a water elemental.
5 vials of water from the
Tears of a basilisk.
freaking god. Are you serious?
I need about 2 vials of troll's blood.
Of course you do.
All right. And now I know Vekriati said she does not typically require hearts from things, but this would be the heart of a slod.
I'm sorry, of a what?
Slod.
This
Slot.
right here, these things are going to cure this curse. If I find all these things and they do not kill,
Listen, there is no guarantee,
oh my god,
but this is some of the most powerful magic I personally know.
of a slog?
Slod.
What do you say?
SLOD?
SLAAD.
AAD.
What is that?
Oh, something Dutch.
It's a large. They're large, frog-like men.
Oh, large ones?
Very large.
we ran into
Probably
some
the size
small
of your
ones.
friend here or bigger.
Yeah, we don't have very good luck with frog.
There's several different colors and variations of them. Any color will do. And then you need the essence of a wraith.
Oh,
Essence.
more. There's more.
That is the last
An
component.
essence of a wraith. Oh.
I apologize, mistress. I do not mean
just-
to offend you for whatever is.
We have just, been spending months now chasing down this other thing. And whatever. Okay.
Well, it's very possible whatever you have may work. I do not know
I
where.
would.
Well, the problem is even if we find these components and you do not know what to do them, and I'm assuming you're a high-ranking priest of Vekriati, who would know what to do with them?
I'm gonna assume that all the ingredients that you gave me, that you have some sort of affinity for alchemy. Is that right?
I have, yes, potion making, and I can do a little bit of it, yes. I'm fairly.
Aye.
I'm done.
Sorry.
Wait, what?
No.
Sorry.
I'm gonna pull out one of those crystal potions that the young wizard
Aye.
made for me.
Stuff for you?
Could you tell me anything about this?
And the reason takes it and goes. Kind of swirls it around a little bit. It's kind of almost like completely clear, hasn't it, now that y'all have mixed it? Goes, well, kind of pops the cork and smells it. Just looking at it, it doesn't look like much, but I could run a few tests on it. If you'd like me to look at it, see if I can analyze it, anything I can come up with.
Aye, if you wouldn't mind.
Sure, I don't mind at all.
That's so far that's the only thing that's been able to help this curse mark.
Right, and what did you put in this?
A little bit of this, and I'm gonna pull out the souls, the vial of souls. I think is what we. Yeah, white potion is pure souls. The white potion.
Alchemy.
The reason I got this curse marks is we mixed a drop of this with a drop of a very thick black potion, and we had to use it to take care of an Alhoon. which it didn't quite take care of him, but it messed up a lot of stuff around that area, myself included.
Let's see. Well, for sure, I'd be happy to look at it. He is up, kind of reaches around. He goes, hold on 1 second. He kind of walks over to a desk that's kind of off to the side, and he comes back with a small little glass vial. He goes, would you do me a favor and put just one tiny drop in this here?
All right.
Of the soul juice, basically. He's like, all right. And he kind of corks it. He goes, so this was lit to make this.
Do I remember what else was put in there?
Some of your own blood was used to make it, along with some other just simple ingredients.
So, I mean, of course, I'm gonna let him know everything that was used with the souls.
He kind of
to make
takes down the notes and goes,
you know,
all right, sure, yeah. I mean, it might take me a while to ascertain the essence of what this is, but I can definitely try for you, lad. I'm always interested in new alchemy, things I haven't ever seen before, so...
Well, since it seems to be the only thing that healed me, and you following a god of healing, or creation, or whatever she does, I figure you'd have more use for it than I would.
Well, thank you very much. Yes, of course, I will happily look into this for you. It's very fascinating when you have things you never messed with before. It's always good to have things to keep you going. So, of course, is that all I can do for you, lad? That's what you came here for.
For now, I think that's about...
Well, for a dead man, you look quite all right.
Yeah. We'll see ya.
All right. Should you need healing, come back. I'll be happy to help you.
Real quick before we go.
Of course.
I need to speak to your god. What would be a good offering for her?
Well, Vecchiarati is all about creation. So if you're wishing to commune with her,
Yes.
the creation of life, or the creation of many of our old priests and that sort of thing, they would actually go out, they would dig a hole, plant like a tree or some sort of plant, cover it back in, water it, and as they were doing that, they would say the prayer of Vecchiarati and reach out in her into communion.
And I can do this anywhere? Or do I have to do it here?
Vecchiarati created everything, so pretty much anywhere you wish, I believe.
I'm going to ask him to write down the prayer of Vecchiarati.
Aye, of course. He pulled out a little script and writes it down for you and hands it to you.
Nice. Okay. Thank you, Father.
No, thank you. This is very exciting. I haven't had anything to do in quite a while, so
we may be back later with a dead man. If you could help us out with that.
How long has he been dead?
Since just a couple hours. But we're not sure if we can get him back yet. We'll get back to you on that matter.
All right, yeah, sure. If you bring him back to me, if he hasn't been dead more than a week, I think I can help you there. Any longer than that, though,
We have some time,
any longer than
We'll do
that, there's
things.
not much I can do for you.
Okay. Thank you, Father.
How long did all of that take?
With the talking and everything, and probably about 30 minutes or so.
Okay. So it's getting about 5 o'clock. Looking about 2 hours till dawn.
Sure.
I mean, we're in a park. It might be better for you to turn into a snail here than like in the middle of the road. We could just hang out here is what I'm saying.
We're in a park?
Right?
Yeah, it's a large city park, and this
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
the temple is right there next to it, because like it's all like freshly planted grass and flowers and trees and like this beautiful
Alright.
like pond.
Which I have a new trick up my sleeve.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not quite a snail,
Oh.
but it'll do.
So I kind of walk outside. The wind still kind of every now and then blows. You can see that now the rain's become to pour down a little bit heavier. And kind of blows some sheets of rain across this, across the grassy fields of this park.
So are we staying in the park? Whatever your new trick is.
Yeah, it's big, so
Okay,
I
we
need
stay in
some
the
room.
park.
Which I'm gonna go ahead and cast Cure Wounds with my Staff of Healing while we're waiting,
Okay.
to get my own personal HP maxed back out.
Okay.
So that'll be
I'm gonna look for a seed.
2d8.
I mean, it's a park, right?
Mm-hmm.
9
acorn.
plus
Sure. Go make an investigation check.
4, 13.
This rock looks like a seed. Oh, God.
Alright. So I'm maxed back out on my health.
Okay.
Y'all go ahead and do your thing, and then
6.
I'll do mine.
As you're looking around, you find an acorn and you
Oh,
pick it up, and the whole back's been like eaten out of it. It looks like a squirrel.
stupid squirrels. Can
What?
I keep looking?
What are you looking for?
I need a seed.
A seed.
Yes. So I can plant a tree, so I can pray to Vakriati.
Could I help her?
Sure. Make a survival check.
Survival?
So my first roll was a 2.
Uh-huh.
This roll was a 1.
Nice. You found a rock that looks just like an acorn.
Do you think this will...
Natural 20.
Oh, my God!
I can finally roll for something,
That
and
one
it's finding
thing.
a fucking seed.
Nice. Dude, you find the most... It almost seems like it's glowing. It's like there's a tiny beam of light that is shone down upon this one tiny acorn that looks perfect and beautiful.
Oh,
You
that's so
think
nice.
Oh,
There you go.
yours looks much better. Thank
Yeah,
you.
that one, that's green. You don't want that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Stupid
There you go.
squirrels.
Which, if you want to take your time and try to do that, well, I'm doing my thing.
Oh, okay.
By all means. Just be sure to tell her I said hey, you know.
know.
If she could help me out, that'd be nice.
We'll see
Just,
if she talks to
mention
me.
me.
She may not talk to me.
Yeah, that might.
It's a long shot. But I will mention you.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
So I'm going to go find a secluded area in the park.
Okay.
And I'm going to dig a hole. Put the seed in the hole.
Okay. So you walk off into a bit of where the trees are a little more thick here and kind of walk through them. Breaking a little bit of the rain falls down now as it's hitting the leaved canopy of these trees here that seem to be still maintaining their leaves and their greenness even though you're kind of in the dead of winter. All this here is very lush and green. It kind of stands in contrast to everything else around you.
A good place to plant a seed.
You eventually find a small little clearing. The ground is soft, still a little bit moist. As you kind of kneel down and dig out a small hole and plant the acorn in it and cover it up.
Okay. We give thanks for the bounty of your love, and we ask for you to pour your light down upon us, and that all who see may now know your glory.
Roll a religion check.
Dear Jesus, please work. And another net one.
Okay. As you plant the seed into the ground and
Which is a 5.
cover it over, the ground around you,
It was the best seed ever.
the actual air itself
You
kind
don't
of
care.
almost begins to swirl around you. The rain begins to stop falling. You begin to feel this slight bit of warmth begin to radiate around you.
Oh, seriously?
A slight, almost bit of glow begins to happen before all of a sudden it's like a strong wind blows across you, chilling and cold.
No.
And then there's nothing.
Please. I really, really need to talk. That's my thing. That's it.
Okay. A bit of time passes.
I'm gonna go take a short rest.
Okay. Dalen,
Yeah.
it's getting close to time. What would you like to do? It's probably at this point you're starting to see even through the storm that's kind of going on, you begin to see just the faintest bits of light beginning to start to shimmer on the horizon.
Okay. I am going to cast Resistance on myself.
Okay.
And then I will Wild Shape into... What's it called? Give me 1 second. I had it the other day. Big dinosaur-looking motherfucker. A Plesiosaurus.
Oh my. I'm not going to scare anybody.
Okay, as your form shifts into this large, finned, aquatic dinosaur that just fights onto the grass.
I was gonna wait.
Like a beached whale sitting on the grass.
Yep. That is exactly what's happening.
Okay.
Con save.
Yep, make a Constitution saving throw. As you begin to hear...
I wanted to drink one of those crystal potions since I still have 3.
Sure. I'll say you could have done that beforehand.
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. It was one of the things I got in my head within. Fucked off.
Yeah, go for it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a percentage dice, right?
Uh-huh.
Which that'll be a 14 on my con save.
Okay. Well, let's wait until after you drink your potion.
It'll be an 87.
Okay, cool. As you drink it, the black mark on your arm, the squiggly black vein that's been crawling up your arm, it burns, intense, searing pain. You take 15 points of radiant damage.
Was that on me?
You personally, it's before you shifted. It's like right after you drank it.
Said 15?
Uh-huh.
Okay. No damage. Okay.
It brings you to your knees as the searing pain, and it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
And as you look down, there's just tiny... All you can barely see is just the smallest, like, black, almost like pinprick in your arm right now.
Okay.
As before you shift into your giant dinosaur
Yes.
form, sitting on the... You hear a couple of guards off and go, "Hey! Oi! What is that over there?" As the
I'll try to keep my head low.
as the rays of the sun begin to peek over, you feel this tingling inside of you. And you suffer 3 points of necrotic damage.
Oh my god.
Only 3?
Oh my god. What happened? Oh my god. Alright. Alright. Yeah. I'm a shift back.
By this time, if you see a guard come running into the park and like, "You, there, Furbolg.
Hi.
Was there a monster just here?"
That was me. That was me. I'm a druid. I was trying out. I came to the big open park area to try out a new wild shape of mine. I didn't want to knock down any houses. Sorry about that.
Kind of sheathe the sword and like,
Sorry about that.
do be more careful in the future.
I will. In fact, next time I'll just be sure to give y'all a heads up.
Lauren said it was okay. We asked him.
Yeah, Larry.
He knows us.
Hi. Up at the north gate.
Lawrence. Very well.
Thank you.
Carry on. Come on, men. They turn around and walk off. I swear that guy's an idiot. As they're walking off.
So, how did it go?
The
Did
seed.
you mention me?
She didn't talk to me.
Ah.
I don't know if it was the seed or if it was me or something else.
Oh.
Because I thought she was there, but I don't know. She went away.
We could look for a couple more seeds on the way back to speak to the Dragonborn. It's light out. I can actually see now. Maybe I can find you a seed or two on the way.
We could try. Thank you.
Alright.
I want to plant a whole forest. Okay. Let's go talk to this Dragonborn before Bishop starts thinking.
So,
If he's not being digested.
I mean,
so the sun's finally kind of come up.
Putting him in there now. I really do.
The sun's kind of finally come up. You get kind of people are getting few people are making their way out on the streets. A lot of people staying indoors with the storm that's still going on. The day's kind of this gray and dreary kind of morning. Cold, wet rain raining down upon you. The constant thrumming of the rain against your armor.
no. We were always taught that rain is a blessing because it, renews the earth. So maybe we're being Bishop's death was a blessing. It hasn't stopped raining since he died. Just an idea. Let's keep going. I haven't slept.
I can tell, oddly enough, through my massive wit, I've been noticing that you don't want to bring
No.
Bishop back.
I'll do it for both. I'm just not going to be happy about it.
Well, I think he deserves that much.
Okay. I'll
But
quit suggesting otherwise.
if I trust you, I didn't trust him. So if you don't think he should continue with us, then that's a whole different matter.
If I'm understanding correctly, the resurrection of Bishop is not for Bishop. It's to hold your honor, correct? You feel like it is the right thing to do.
Aye, it is the right
And
thing
you
to
would do it for anyone, whether it was Bishop or
Aye, I would.
I almost said a cow, but that you were a cow.
I am.
That would have been bad.
What do you mean, you people?
You would do it for anyone, correct?
Aye, I would.
So I will help you keep your honor. I just want to make sure we are both clear on the risk that entails. That is it.
I understand.
Let's go find this Dragonborn.
So you
How
guys,
far away is that, Craig?
you guys travel for about probably a good 45 minutes to an hour before you arrive at the Angry Wisp.
Is he open?
By this time, yeah, it appears to be open.
Sir Thorngage.
Oh, hello. Welcome back to the Angry Wisp. It's wonderful to see you again. Have you come to buy something, or do you have the gemstone?
Quick question.
Sure, of course.
What the fuck is this?
It appears to be a bag.
I would not put your hand in there.
And why is that?
Cause it almost pulled me the fuck in.
There was a tongue.
I thought it was a bag of holding. We put stuff in there.
We put Bishop in there.
Wait, there's a person and a body. We'll talk about that later.
Yes, sorry.
What is this bag?
All right, so,
Do you know?
there's a lot to unpack there. You're saying that there are things in this bag.
Aye.
You put things in here,
Aye.
and you reached in and have retrieved things from here.
Aye.
Okay, so clearly it's an extra dimensional space from here to wherever this bag leads. However, there are certain types of bags that are bags of holding where you can put things in and then take things out at will, or you think of them and they will come out.
Oh, I said that.
But however, there are also there were bags created. At first they were created by wizards who were the a bit of the trickster variety, if you will. But then they were found to be quite useful. They are interdimensional spaces that lead to the orifices of greater interdimensional beasts and that sort of
Okay.
things. Most people would commonly refer to them as a bag of devouring.
Wait, no, hang on. But we put things in and
Miss-
they came out.
What did you put in and take out?
Okay, we put in swords
Okay.
and we got out swords.
Of course, yes. The beasts typically do not like to eat inorganic material. So as long as you didn't put anything organic in here, any sort of organic material should be fine.
Oh, no. Seriously? So if we put a person in there, what happens?
You said there was a tongue, yes?
Aye, there was.
Typically what will happen is it will grab onto that and pull someone in and then begin devouring them.
So
So
let me break this down Barney style.
Very well, sure. What is it?
Our friend that was with us before.
Yes.
Bishop.
The one with the hat.
Aye. Yeah.
Yes.
He perished in a fight.
I'm very sorry for your loss.
Aye, so are we. But we had plans to bring him back and see if we could get him revived by one of the clerics.
Oh, of course, that would be no problem. How long has it been since he's died?
Not long at all. That's not
even
the issue.
24 hours.
Oh, well, of course, that will be very easy to do.
Aye. We put his body in this bag to carry it easily. So, are you telling me that we can't get his body back out? His body has been devoured?
Oh my.
Is that what you're telling me?
Well, it is very. Oh my. It is very possible that yes, he is has either already been completely devoured or is in the process of. I'm sorry, it's not. Possibly being devoured as we speak.
So he might not be completely gone.
It is
Oh no.
very possible, yes.
So how do we find this out?
How?
I mean, if you're brave enough to reach into the orifice of a great interdimensional beast and attempt to pull him out, you can. But I don't know. There may be nothing there, or there may be something there, but I don't really know.
Okay, I'm gonna open it up and try.
Okay.
Oh,
Get ready to pull me back if it comes for me. Alright.
you seem to be a bit stronger. How about you try to pull me out?
But you already tried,
Aye.
and I was just pulling you back. So, like, to reach into the mouth and pull him out, we would need a stronger person. I'm doing it.
Okay, so you open the bag and you reach in to go for him. Okay, roll a strength check. As you reach in and begin feeling around, your hand grasps
22.
onto a hand.
Holy shit!
And you begin pulling, and you feel the tongue wrap around your arm, trying to hold its meal in. As you pull, and you pull, and you pull, and you actually stretch it out so much that the tongue is stretching out of it, out of the bag itself, and you see that you're holding onto a severed arm, all that seems to remain of your friend, and the tongue releases. You've got Bishop's arm.
This is enough,
Is it?
right?
I don't know.
There's magics
I don't.
that can bring people back.
All right. Well, we can deal with that. But
I mean, technically, she's not wrong. I mean, as long as you have,
You have
a
something.
bit of them, they can, and their soul is capable of returning to the world. You can, in fact, bring someone back from potentially an arm. I believe, depending on the level of spell or caster, you can bring them back from even as
From
just as
like
long-
ash.
From ash, yes, of
Yes,
course.
yes.
oh my god.
So sorry, Coleman.
Sorry, Bishop.
If you're watching this, you won't watch this. It'll be fine.
Well. So you're saying everything that is inorganic, anything, like money
Right.
and everything,
yes.
shouldn't be any issue, should there?
No. It shouldn't be a problem at all.
I don't see any reason why we can't keep it.
Just don't put people in it.
I mean,
That's
so,
for sure.
are you're going to keep the bag of devouring and store things in it?
Is that not a good idea?
It's a terrible,
Why-
terrible idea.
Oh.
Why would that
I
be
mean,
a bad idea?
for the most part, they will not eat anything that is non-organic material, but they occasionally will as well. It is, it varies. So anything that is in there is very much at risk of being devoured.
Do you happen to have a bag of holding?
Well, but of course, yes.
How much?
250 gold.
Awesome.
Okay. So
Uh,
I have the bag still, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to reach in it and.
No.
No, I need the money.
No.
Dude.
He goes, perhaps, if I may. You're not wishing to keep this bag, correct?
But there's money in the bag.
Right.
I need to get
We
the
would
money
like
out
the
first.
contents of the bag, but we will not keep the bag. You can have it.
Okay. May I?
What are you doing?
You can have it for a price.
I will give it back to you. Just please do not put your hand in here and become eaten.
Okay.
He takes the bag and he turns it over, and as he turns it inside out, he watches everything just starts falling out.
Oh, dear God.
Is that how it works?
And he goes, and he kind of turns it all the way out and goes, all right.
Huh.
And he hands it back to you. He goes, well, no, now it's just a bag.
Oh, well, you can have it.
I'm sorry, just a bag. It's
Yes,
not.
the orifice has been closed.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Oh, it's
All
just
right.
So now it's just literally he just shows you it's a
Oh.
bag. But yes, that is a lot of stuff.
So what is there? I mean, I know there's our money, but I'm assuming there are
Was
other
there
things.
anything else? Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. As he does that, sorry, I was just thinking of y'all's money and stuff and hoping you didn't get eaten.
Yeah.
He wouldn't want you to become engulfed in his
You have two arms.
in his store.
Mm,
There is another foot as well.
Oh.
another one of Bishop's feet. Wait,
Does it
is
look
it
like a
is it
bishop foot?
Bishop's foot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
Well, maybe this will help if we have two limbs.
Oh, it's just. I'm gonna bad drop.
So also in there, you find there's a bunch of small gemstones, different like rubies and sapphires and emeralds in there. Small like quarter-sized or smaller, totaling about another 250 gold pieces worth.
But when are these work for your gym? Or do they need to be bigger?
No, it would be about the size of a human's fist. It would
Okay.
probably be about the right size. I was going to say mine, but mine is much larger than a human. So but a humanoid-sized hand, not a gnome or anything like that, or a dwarf, because they're very meaty.
I
paws.
understand.
But,
Thank you.
I apologize. You also see in there a small little. It's like this glass jar that seems to be filled with this gray-looking dust.
Okay.
Let's see. Also in there. Yeah. You know what? In fact, while I'm getting all your stuff put together for you, that you find in there, why don't we take a quick break?
Okay. Hey,
And
yeah.
we'll come back here in just a minute. Guys, hang with us. Hope you enjoy whatever Porter's got queued up for the episode tonight. I don't even know what it is. It's a surprise for all of us. So, anyways, guys,
You'll enjoy it.
we'll see you back here in just a few minutes. All right, bye. Hey, what is on, guys? Welcome back. Those are words I said. Welcome back to Eyes of the Beholder. I hope you all enjoyed us. Thanks for sticking with us. So yeah, our heroes have saved the severed, mostly digested arm of Bishop from the bag of devouring they put him in.
In a foot.
You also find in the turned out thing, the turned out contents of the bag of devouring, a golden ring,
Oh.
what appears to be some sort of scroll, and 2 more red potions.
So.
Do they look like just regular healing potions, or They're red.
Make an Arcana check.
okay? This be an alchemist check? Alchemy check?
Sure. So you can do that with advantage. I'll give you that.
Okay.
He knows potions.
He does know potions.
I do make stuff from time to time. Oh. Be a 19.
Yeah. Potions of healing.
Okay.
So got some more health potions.
Are you looking at the dust too? Or do you know what the dust is? No.
Let me find out.
That'd be an Arcana check.
Okay. That'll be a 20 flaccid.
Actually, your tribe used to use something very similar to this. One of the old shamans actually would make some of this and would send it out with people when they would go venturing into the cities. They were meant to scatter it behind them as they came back, and it would erase the footprints.
Oh.
So you have
Sneaky
a-
dust.
a small packet of powder that kind of looks like fine sand, basically. You have 1 dust of disappearance.
Dust of disappearance. Okay.
That's good.
Alright.
What else was there? Scrolls? Can you read the
There's a-
scrolls, or does the Dragonborn need to do it?
There's 1 scroll and 1 ring left.
Oh, yes.
Disappearance. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to check the
Okay.
ring and the scroll, see if I
Sure.
can figure it out.
Arcana check on each one of those.
Okay. It'll be a 5 and a 7.
Well, they appear to be magical in nature.
Very nice ring.
Would you,
Nice scroll. Do you know what these are?
not off the scroll. It appears to be one of a spell Thorn Whip. Not one I'm typically familiar with, but it's a scroll of Thorn Whip.
Oh, that's a fun one. I use that one.
There's this ring here. I'm not for sure. It doesn't have any particular markings. It's very pretty. As he's kind of looking at it, and you're looking at it too. It's got like almost these like swirls kind of going across it. Like it kind of goes and swirls up and then goes and swirls up all the way around it. Give me 10 minutes. Kind of sets it down, pulls out a book, and it's kind of reading from that book. I can feel you looking at me. It's making me uncomfortable.
Sorry.
Sorry, I've got to start over now.
I'll go wait outside.
So 10 minutes later, he goes, it's a ring of swimming.
Ring of swimming.
I'm outside.
Since he cast Identify on it, while wearing it, it gives you a swim speed of 40 feet.
Oh, okay. Cool.
All right. Thanks, whoever had this bag before us.
Alright.
Could
Could I get a bag of holding? It's a lot of stuff.
Oh, sure, of course. 250 gold pieces.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and give him. I think I might have that on me. No. I'll figure out all the math later on the gold and everything. But
So with
give
the
him
gold, you had
250.
like 2,000 silver.
2,000 silver, 5,096 gold pieces, split 3 ways.
So it's like 200 more gold. So 5,200 gold, right?
Why don't you just be
5296.
Yeah, so
The treasurer.
5,300.
I mean, I was just gonna split it up, or
plus another 250 gold and gems, I think is what y'all had as well. He goes, I'll take that bag of gems from you if you wish. We'll do an even trade.
aye, that'll work.
Probably use those for some sort of enchantments there.
Yeah.
You seem alright? Sure, very well.
And the
He goes and pulls you out
500 was to cover the cost of the gem, correct?
Yeah, he's providing the enchantment for you because you're going to get rid of the water elemental.
Right, that's what I remember.
He goes, what color would you like? And he holds up, one is just a very standard, like, brown kind of burlap one. The other one is like a hot pink and teal. Like, it's like hot pink and then it's like teal around the top and the stringer that wraps around like tie it is teal.
I would say the burlap.
Aye, but a bit less conspicuous.
Very well. I'm having a hard time moving this one. For some reason, no one seems to want to buy it.
It's so weird.
I know, right? It looks
It's
beautiful.
very
I can't
nice.
wait for someone to take this to
Yeah.
a wonderful accessory. For
What?
them.
You could take it for yourself?
Nope, I need to sell it.
Alright.
But here you go. He holds out.
Right. We'll go ahead and put everything in there.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and make a list for that bag of holding.
Do you put Bishop's hand in there?
Are you sure this isn't a bag of devouring?
Kind of looks back. Yes.
I'm gonna put Bishop's hand in there.
Okay. It's a bag of holding.
And I'm gonna keep Bishop's foot.
Just hanging out. You know, just in case.
Very well.
Alright.
And you gave him the 500 for the GM?
No. Do we need to go buy the gem? Or
No, that's
will
what
you?
the 500 is for.
if you can if you wish, or you can give me the 500 and I will go
Okay.
procure the. Very well. I'll
Let's work.
give me about a week, and I will be able to have this ready for you.
Okay, 2 more things.
Okay.
One,
Yes.
have you heard from Damien?
It has been about
Like half a day.
12 hours, maybe 16 hours since you were here.
Well, you know he
In
might
fact, you
have
were
come
here at the end of a business day and then went, and that's now the next morning. So, no, not yet.
I was just making sure you don't have to be a smartass about it.
Don't know how I feel about this woman.
Also,
She's very fun.
I don't think that she is. Doesn't seem like that at all. What?
number 2.
Yes.
If our friend does come back alive, we will need one of those hats. The disguising ones.
Oh, okay. I have several here. Yes.
Can we get one of those?
Hi.
I have no money. You have all the money.
It's our money.
You have our money. Anyways, it's what, 250?
Of course. Yes.
There you go.
All right. Thank you. So mark 250 off your 52.96.
Minus 250 minus 500.
What does the hat look like?
It's kind of one of those. It's wide brimmed, almost kind of like a cowboy hat, but more almost like a swashbuckler's, like
Like what are they called?
not a trireme, but like a Three Musketeers kind of hat
Yeah, yeah,
almost.
yeah.
Yeah, it has like a big feather plume off of
Is
it.
this the most ridiculous one you have?
I mean, well, no, not exactly. I have one other that is more ridiculous. It's I wouldn't call it. It's more for a lady, but he brings out this hat, and it's like this big white brimmed top hat, almost like hat that has like this pink, like feathered band around it, and it looks like it has different like types of fruit and stuff like attached to the top of it as well.
Yes.
I like that.
Can we trade?
I like that.
Of course, yes. Whatever you would like.
I love it.
You will look fabulous in it.
Thank you. Okay. All right. So, sorry. So we will see you in a week.
Yes, I will have your enchantment done by then. And if I see Damien before then, I will inform him you were looking for him.
Oh, also, another one more thing. Do you have any idea? Hang on, I got to get to my page here. Do you have any idea where we can get tears of a basilisk, 2 vials of troll's blood? Like, are these things that you keep because they are components of a spell
Let's see.
or a potion or something?
He goes, kind of looks at his, like, he's got just like a, kind of almost looks like a spice rack, but it's just like hundreds of these little glass vials. He's like, let's see here. Oh, well, actually, yes, I have one of those.
Ooh, sorry, what do you have?
I
I got so excited.
have the Tears of a Basilisk, actually.
I need.
Oh shit.
I just wrote down tears of a basilisk. Did you write down how many?
Any troll's blood?
No, I don't have that.
A slad heart.
No, I don't have that. And troll's blood. Wait, hold on. Does it matter what kind of troll?
I don't think so.
Not as far as we know.
It didn't specify.
He pulls out this one type, and it's like this very congealed, and almost looks like it's bubbling every now and then. He goes, I believe this was troll's blood. I don't have it properly labeled, but I think that this was from a troll. Judging by the properties of it, I believe that is correct. So I would sell
Is
this
there a
one.
way to find out?
We'd need another vial anyways. We need 2 vials of that. Do you have more vials of that?
And he goes, this is probably enough to make 2 vials. They're like, these are
okay.
like these are like
Like the whole supply?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the smaller supply?
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I probably could make 2 vials from this. Yes.
Is there a way that you can identify it? Or we just take your word? We might be getting pig's blood.
I'm fairly certain it's not pig's blood.
Apparently this is a very important spell.
Let's see here. Give me 10 minutes.
Dear God. I go back outside.
Begins reading. He after 10 minutes he goes, so well, it's not magical. So identify doesn't really work on this. I'm sorry to wasted your time there.
Is troll's blood not magical?
I mean, it's
Probably would.
not inherently. It's more of an alchemical property.
We'll take it. Okay, fine. Moving on. Sorry.
So 2
love
vials of troll's blood, tears of a basilisk. Okay.
You have water from a water elemental?
No, but I feel you might
We
be able
will
to come
get that
across that.
then.
Yes.
And then you said the heart of, what is that thing again?
Slad.
No, those are vile creatures, but I've not encountered one of those in this area for. I don't know if I've ever actually encountered one here.
Okay.
Is that
Essence of a wraith.
Ooh, well,
So that checks off 2 things.
hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
He kind of pulls out this vial of this very wispy, like, it almost looks like smoke in a bottle. He goes, I believe the person who collected this was a shadow wraith. I don't know if it is the particular. Does your spell specify?
It don't specify.
He just said essence of a wraith.
Well, I have 3 of the ingredients you should need. Yes.
Well, that is nice.
Huh. Funny enough. That's the exact amount that we'll have once we take care of the watermelon elemental for the other potion as well.
Oh.
So, do you want these then?
Yes.
How
please.
much?
17,000 gold.
What is so expensive?
I don't know if you're aware of. Have you ever encountered a basilisk?
Dear God.
It is very difficult to milk the tears from a basilisk, for one.
Well, you can't look
I
at
would
it.
assume.
Also, then on top of that, the trapping the essence of a wraith is quite deadly and
You have
dangerous as well.
3
3 what?
wraiths. Wraith?
I have 3 wraiths. What?
You have 3 of these essence things.
I have
If they're
this
so
one.
difficult,
I have
why do
thi-
you have so
I
many?
have this essence of a wraith, shadow wraith.
Oh, I thought you said you had 3.
No, you have 3.
Oh,
I
sorry,
have
sorry.
3 of the pieces, the components you need.
17,000 gold?
Yes.
Oh, Lord. You're ridiculous.
That is with me giving you the suspected troll's blood at a tenth of its usual price.
My God, bless me. Okay, put it back. Do you have a bear claw?
Kind of looks through his components and stuff.
17,000 gold. We're nowhere close to that, are we?
No, we're about the mid to 3/4 range of 4,000.
Oh, God bless.
Yes, I have 7 bear claws.
There you go.
Oh shit! How much for a bear claw?
17,000.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. 10 gold apiece.
All right, we'll take one.
Very well, 10 gold.
You wouldn't happen to have a fuck was that other thing?
Giant's turn.
You wouldn't happen to have a giant's toe, nail, toe or toenail?
I mean, I have a toenail, yes. I have a hill giant,
How much for that?
1,700.
So here's the question on that, though. I pull you aside. One moment.
Of course, yes.
Because you've already spent 10 gold on that. He said
I'm gonna take that bear
1,700.
claw.
On the hill giant. Where the heck is my list?
Was it 2,500?
It's only 2,500. So our net would not be very much.
No. We can wait and see if we find a giant ourselves. It might be fun.
Very well. So,
Thank you, though.
yes, no problem. I wish you luck with your friend and his foot and hand.
You want to mark off that bear claw? I don't have that list.
Yes.
Thank you.
All things considered, you've been very helpful.
You have?
All things considered, you've been decent customers for the most part.
Decent customers. What the heck? 17. As I'm walking out, $17,000 for gold.
I mean, it makes sense.
Too nice for a bulk. Okay.
That's some big things.
Because I mean, even with the most that we could make, I mean, we gave him basically the 500 from the bandit camp if we get that.
Mhm.
I mean, the most that we can make with what they had on the board is only 4,000.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Well,
Oh, I guess we could have asked him. I come back in.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
What can I do for you?
So annoying.
I mean, you're the one saying it, not to me. But what can I do for you?
Yeah, whatever. These things, a giant or a slot or trolls. Are there any around here?
I'm sure that if you trolls, I mean, there's the wood trolls. They do happen to. You can find some of them in the forest. I'm sure there's possibly one around
forest?
here. Yes, of course. As far as a slod, they're typically found in more swampland or swamp regions than.
Okay.
Sorry, what was the other thing you were asking about?
Giants.
You can certain hilly regions, remote hill regions. Well, you can find the hill giant variant. Sometimes in mountains you can find stone giants, of course.
What is the closest here? I don't know this area very well.
Well, you're probably within this area. The hill giant is probably more of the common giant you would find around here. Venture far enough north, a day or two so ride, you might be able to find an area where you could possibly come across a stone giant.
To the right of north. Okay. We know where the water element was. Basculus, are they here?
Those typically live in a mountainous regions, so that would be.
We're going back to the mountain.
Back where you like to be.
And race are found anywhere, correct?
Yes, typically where dead things live or.
Dead things. Alrighty. Maybe I will not bother you anymore.
Thank you very much for your help.
Yes, of course. I'm glad to be of service. I look forward to see you again. And also, you getting rid of that water elemental for me.
Aye, let us know when that soul gem or when that's done.
Of course. Where shall I look for you? Where are you staying in town?
Oh, we don't know.
Where are we staying? Are
We don't
staying
have a place
anywhere?
yet, no. We spent the night in the park, basically.
Yeah. We're more vagrants.
We will go.
Just look for a giant dinosaur right around dawn. Don't do that. Perhaps the Temple of Acreati.
Maybe. Or maybe we can find a place and we'll send word to you. He said it would
Yes.
take like
We're gonna be
week.
back regardless
Oh,
to check on Damien.
Very well. Yes. Sure. And if you find a
Another
place
12
to
hours.
to stay within the city, should you find a roof over your head and somewhere you'll be held up, just let me know and I will send word when I'm finished with the enchantment.
All right. You're so good at things.
I would go back and be like, but I'm okay, Forbog. Where to now?
Well,
Temple again?
we can go to Acreati's temple.
Okay.
So you guys
Taken care of.
head back.
Sleepy had seats. I'm not going back in there. I'm not doing it.
Okay.
I'll find a seat on the road somewhere.
You go back out onto the road. By this time the rain's kind of let up. It's just kind of cloudy and overcast, a bit of a cold breeze blowing through every so often. Streets a little bit more crowded now at this time than now that the rain's kind of let up. Everybody's kind of making their way through the wet cobblestone roads, and you begin making your way back towards the center of town before you eventually make your way back to the park and the Temple of Acreati. As you walk up, the doors this time are opened up, and the breeze in.
Okay.
You see
I thought his name was Father. You just kept calling him that. Was that not his name?
You see
We'll keep going with that.
the red-haired dwarf working at his desk.
Hi, Father.
Oh, hello there. Welcome back.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going well. So, what can I do for you? Haven't had time to look at the stuff you gave me yet, but I will. It's what I'm working on now. Doing some alchemical properties.
Awesome. I'm gonna take out Bishop's foot.
He's dead.
So, our friend, is there any way you could bring him back
He kind of goes,
from this?
well, that,
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna get in the bag of holding and I'm gonna
Okay.
pull out his hand. That's, he had a bit of a run-in with a bag of devouring.
what was he doing in one of those?
You know, I don't know.
Some horrible people
He's-
put him there.
Well,
He's a crazy man. He does things like that.
sure, I guess.
His,
Bring,
can you save him, Doc?
well, bring what you have there, and we'll see what we can do. And he kind of stands up and begins like leading you back through the temple, kind of towards the back room. He opens up this door, and as you step into this room, you kind of smell the scent of like burning incense in the room. There's a large stone table surrounded by these runes drawn on the ground. He goes, it's right foot, so we'll put that there. Just kind of lays it over to the side. It's a left hand, so does that look about how long his arm and foot would be apart there? It'll be fine. It's probably not that exact of a science anyways. Alright,
I'll
so,
come back over.
Hey, you guys.
kind of looks to each of you and he goes, dealing with matters of bringing a person's spirit back. It's a difficult and risky business. Do you have anything you'd like to offer to try to draw your friend's soul back into, I'd say his body, but to his foot?
What do you mean offer?
Usually someone, when they're on the other side, I can recreate the body through the spell, but if the soul is not willing to return to the body, there's not much I can do. So typically people offer up some sort of offering of themselves or something that link them to the person that helps to connect with their spirit and draw them back.
Did you have any links to Bishop? I didn't either. I could.
So when you say this man's your friend,
That's using it loosely.
I see.
I
Where-
have Yeti pelts.
I could.
I don't really have a whole lot on
I'm
me.
gonna run out
Uh-huh.
into the like out the front door into
Uh-huh.
the courtyard. I'm going to wild shape into a hunger ask. I'm gonna slither over a rock and get some slime on the rock.
Okay.
Then I'm
He'll
gonna
wake him up. He'll
drop
know
my
all about
wild shape. And
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up the slime and I'm gonna run back in and be like,
This is pretty much the only thing we have in common.
All right. He goes, just set it there.
This is what
so like
I
it's like a
got.
giant circle. You just basically set it down at the 9 o'clock. Make a survival check at disadvantage.
okay. Understandable. Oh.
Double 15, so 22.
You watch as the runes along the top of the thing begin to slightly pulse and glow slightly, working their way down. He goes, is there anything else you'd like to offer?
I don't have much on me, but me and him killed this thing together. I mean, mostly me. He was there. And I'll put down the Yeti pelt.
Okay. what kind of roll are you trying to make here? Like, what is?
You said an offering is something I had that connected me to him.
That's true.
all
That is
I
like a testament to yours and his strength. So make a strength check.
Oh, okay.
Also at disadvantage. So we're just like,
Craig, every roll I do is a disadvantage.
we're just like, I mean, he's kind of a person we knew.
We hang out
Here's
with
a rock with some slime on it. And
Yeah.
pelt I killed.
Hopefully.
How much is it?
It didn't.
The runes begin to glow more.
Oh! Hey!
They don't quite fill up all the way around. He goes, hey,
I did something.
well, and you watch as he kind of stands over and focuses some of his energy. You can watch as almost arcane energy flows from him into the runes before it finally completes the circle.
Here's the moment.
So you watch as the doors kind of closed, there's candles are lit, as he begins praying over him. He goes, we give thanks and bounty to your love, and we ask that you pour your light on us, and that all may see, may know your glory. And as the runes begin to pulse with this bright light, all four of the candles go out, and the runes burst into this bright blue pillar shining up to the ceiling before you begin to see the ethereal form of Bishop begin floating down. The body itself begins to regenerate and reform. And the body itself begins to completely be restored right before your eyes. The tendons and muscle and sinew all weaving together intricately.
I didn't think about how many clothes.
He's got a hat.
Before long, you see like the leg growing up,
Get ready to
it's
know
spreading
Bishop
out
biblically.
and growing until eventually the arm connects to the shoulder. The body completely reforming into a brand new, healthy-looking body as the ethereal form of Bishop's begins to hover just feet above it, almost like staring at his new body. You get the sense that he's there with you. You can feel his presence. As from behind him you see this large, gauntleted, spiked hand reach out and grab his chest and draw his spirit
Oh my god.
out and
No!
away.
Really?
What?
I thought he was coming back.
What?
And the ritual fails.
We fucking tried, man. We tried.
Oh my god, he rolled a nat 1. Oh my god.
Sorry, Bishop.
Oh no.
As the lights, you see Bishop drawn out and away.
What was that? What was that?
You hear the voice in the distance go, "He is mine."
Okay, that was his real god that he was not giving the hearts to. This is on him.
The father, which I don't know his name, looks at you and goes, I'm so terribly sorry.
What?
I don't know what to tell
Dude.
you.
Do you know who that was? Whose hand?
No fucking idea.
Yeah, me either.
As that happens, by the way, you watch as the stone table that he's on cracks.
Oh god. Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
He goes, "Oh no, it's all right. That's part of it when the magic disperses it typically."
Oh, that's normal.
Yes,
Oh.
it's
Okay, I thought that he did that, not that he did that.
no, it's typically we just we have to replace the table after every time we.
Oh, I
do
appreciate your sacrifice and trying.
No problem. I didn't want to talk about it before, but it's typically about 5,000 gold for a resurrection.
What if the resurrection fails?
Yeah, see, we were.
I mean,
I'm real sorry about your acquaintance.
yeah.
But
If we had known that,
We might not have tried so hard.
how much is the table?
We just buy you a new
Can we just
table.
replace the table for you? You can keep the body.
don't.
You could probably sell it to
No,
somebody.
I
Yeah,
don't really.
I might-
I don't.
I
Want
don't
any-
know.
I don't want that.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I mean, we'll.
For the table itself's about 4,500.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
So here's the thing. We do not have that. We would not have entered the contract knowing that. We could pay you half, right, for bookkeeping, and come back and pay half later. I think this would be the wisest choice, Father.
I apologize if we honestly did not know about the price.
We've never resurrected them.
What? Yeah. Probably won't again. What can we do to make this right?
Well,
Can I do persuasion on
sure. Roll persuasion.
that? Or
Can I
with help, or us both do it?
help her? I'm not a persuasive
Just
guy.
roll persuasion. I don't think you get advantage on this one for
He
trying
said
to
yes.
swindle the priest, because I know y'all have it. It's more. Is it deception? Because you're lying.
We don't.
Y'all have 5,000.
No, we don't.
How much y'all have?
We don't have it.
47.
Oh, we didn't. Oh, you don't have it. Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, it would be persuasion.
Yeah.
Don't tell me my business,
Yeah.
DM.
No, because we spent the 500
Oh, okay.
And then we bought him a really fancy hat.
and then the 250 for the bag of holding,
Oh yeah.
and then the fancy hat.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you got? Persuasion.
16.
Very well.
Is there any work that we could do around here instead?
Tell you what, if you'll pay half now, and you come back, you seem like trustworthy folk, and since it was a unsuccessful resurrection, and I'm sorry about that, if you'll pay half now, come back and pay the other 2,500 when you have it, and if you'll get rid of the body, if you'll go bury it, cremate it, whatever it is that your friend would have you do, we'll call that good.
Do you know
All
how?
right.
I'll go and I'll pick up the body.
So mark off 2,500 gold.
yeah.
then,
I'm gonna go
and
ahead
just
and give
that
that
y'all
to him.
owe the Temple of
This
Bakriati.
is an expensive town.
Yeah, it is. Well,
I'll wrap it in the other yeti belt. I don't want his ass just sticking up in the air.
Yeah, it's just a naked ass bishop on the table.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I want to wrap him up.
Okay.
you think the Dragonborn wants the hat back?
Do we just sell it back? It might be possible.
Yeah. It's a nice
Um,
hat.
It is. Do you know how Bishop would want to be buried? Did he ever talk about the customs of his people or anything?
Nah, he never really said anything.
Great.
I mean, the two main ways that people usually are taken care of would be a funeral pyre or a burial.
My people do a funeral pyre.
Well, we can do that.
Okay. So we need to go outside town, I'm guessing, to do that.
Probably not,
We
good,
can go to the park.
probably not good to start a funeral pyre right in the center of the park in the middle of town.
In the middle of the day.
And I mean, we can stick him in the bag of holding for now.
Bitch.
But
What are you doing?
Putting him in the back holding.
Make a straight check.
14.
18.
Yeah, between the two of you, maneuvering the bag, and the father's just watching y'all as y'all are doing this, going, "Well, I've got some work to do. I'm going to leave y'all to it later."
Which, by
Kids
the way,
these days.
I want to show him that the mark has been lessened. This is what happens. Right about half the times when I take this potion. It was very helpful today.
I see. What happens the other times?
It
the other
hurts. It hurts a lot.
All right.
And it gets bigger. So, which in your opinion, knowing alchemy and potions and Vecchiotti and things of the such, could I just get rid of this with the crystal potion? Would that be possible? Would it?
I mean, I'll be honest with you, I really don't know. It's the first time I've ever really seen anything of it. And it was, as you say, it was much larger yesterday than it is today, so you apparently have found something that works, but whether you can get rid of it or just manage it, I don't really know.
Aye.
But I'll keep working on what you gave me, see what I can do to identify what is all in this and anything properties of it.
Thank you.
Father, is there something we should call you?
Yes, Fernir.
Okay. Names.
All right, Father.
Fernir Murman.
Remember.
So you can call me Father Murman if you wish.
Father Merman.
Yep.
Okay. Then.
Fernir. T-H-E-R.
Hang on, I gotta find your
N-I-R.
spot.
There, dear.
Spell it
Fernir.
out.
T-H-E-R-N-I-R.
I'll call you Third, dear. Thank you.
That's close enough, I guess. And Murman is M-U-R-R-U-M. Murrum. Murrum. Sorry, I get caught in my accent. It's Fernir Murrum.
Aye.
Thank you, Father Merman.
Yeah, welcome. As I said, I'm sorry for your loss.
And
You know.
I'm sorry for our inability to pay. We will be
It's
back
alright.
with the money.
I took for granted that you'd been here before or that you knew
We know nothing.
it just saw it's family standing around the city.
We appreciate
I
your
apologize.
kindness.
Well, may Vecchiotti watch over you.
Aye.
Okay.
Father, before we go, where would you suggest a couple of people who haven't been here before might stay?
Well, there's several inns here in town. You're more than probably you'd find comfortable to stay in. If you don't have a lot of money, I would suggest probably the Anxious Maw.
Anxious Mall.
Yes. It's not too far from here if you go up about 8 blocks. Go up 8 blocks from here, take a right, and then head about 3 or 4 more blocks. That way you'll see it there on the left-hand side.
Aye. That's where we'll be heading. If you find anything out about that potion,
Very well. I'll
send word.
Sure, I'll send word there.
Thank you.
What was your name again?
Dalen.
Dalen, alright.
And
Oh, Kendara.
Okindara. Very well.
Okay.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Hopefully it won't take me too long to decipher this. Safe travels. You guys can begin making your way, Dalen in tow with...
When I walk through the park,
Uh-huh.
I'm looking for keys.
Make a survival check.
Can I help her?
Sure.
He knows seeds very well.
You want to make your own roll, or you want her to roll with advantage?
I only have +2.
I'll make the roll.
Okay.
But when you roll a 6,
Oh, that's 15.
Okay. As you're walking along,
13. You get a
So-
+7.
you eventually
But,
find
yeah.
another acorn.
Oh,
It's not as beautiful and perfect as the last acorn, but
maybe that will work.
Aye, that's a nice one.
I'll hold on to it for a while.
Okay.
All I found were ones that were eaten.
Stupid scores.
So where are y'all headed right now? Y'all going to make a pyre? Y'all going to the anxious maw? What is?
I mean, we have a dead. Well, no, he's in the bag now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's whatever you want to do.
Ah,
If we're not doing the funeral pyre, I would like to try to do the ritual again here in the park.
oh.
But if you're going out like doing the funeral pyre, I can do it out there.
I'm all for doing the funeral pyre, but I don't know about you. I didn't sleep last night.
Oh yeah,
I'm
adrenaline.
sure y'all are getting pretty close to hitting a point of exhaustion.
I would kind of like to get a bit of rest. Maybe we can go do the funeral pyre this evening.
Okay. All right then.
Okay. So you guys, following the Father Murrum's directions, eventually arrive at the Anxious Maw. It is a nice-ish establishment.
I feel like that's not true.
It is okay. As far as the city, it's made of it's a nice stone exterior for this tavern. As you walk inside, it is hardwood floors with these dark painted walls of kind of like this burgundy color.
Mm-hmm.
The floor itself, there's a few spots where it's a little warped, or like there's a few kind of cracks in the hardwood floor. That there's several wooden tables throughout the main area with a large L-shaped bar that has a fairly nicely finished, kind of that lacquered finished top on it. But you can see a few spots where it looks like that finish has come off, and it almost like the bar is a little discolored in certain spots. Sitting behind the bar is a half-orc man who is rough to look at. Like, he's got one tusk that's way longer than the other. He's got a very pig-shaped nose and like squinty little eyes. And he goes, "Well, hello there. What can I do for you?"
We were hoping to get a room or two.
Well, of course, we most definitely can do that. I've got a couple rooms available. One room together, or are y'all getting separate?
How much are they?
Well,
Everything is there is very expensive.
for a room here, it's a gold piece a night.
It's not so bad. We'll take separate rooms.
Very well. How long will you be staying with us?
Put us down for a week each,
All
and
right.
we'll figure it out here in a bit. We got a bit of business in town.
Fair enough. Well, then that'll be a total of 14 gold.
And I'll hand him the 14 gold.
Well, thank you very much. Is there anything I can get for you folks to drink or eat or anything of that nature?
Myself, I could just use a bed.
Very well. All right. Well, if you'll just follow this hallway down here to the right, your room is the first door on the left, and yours is the third room on the right.
All right, thank you.
So you guys gotta make your way to your rooms. As you get in there, the rooms are actually very large and actually very, very, they've kept very, very clean. There's a very nice, probably be about a queen size bed in each one of your rooms.
Seriously?
Uh-huh.
This is odd.
There's not a lot else in there. There's like a very nice bed, and then there's like a small like chest of drawers for like your possessions or belongings. I mean, it's not lavish by any means, but the room itself is big and spacious, and you don't feel cramped. It doesn't feel dingy or dirty or anything like that.
Cool.
It seems like they at least try to keep their stuff up and maintained, but so if nothing else, you guys lay down and take
Yeah,
a
I'm
rest.
gonna take my rest.
Okay, so y'all get a long rest. You wake up about 8 hours later.
Mhm.
It's by this time it's late afternoon, early evening, about 5, 6 o'clock at night. As you wake up, you can hear down the hall. The tavern is a little more well populated at this time. You can hear people kind of the murmuring and talking of people, and occasional loud, boisterous laugh of someone off in the distance, and just kind of, you know. So, what would you guys like to do?
We meet down there, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Shall we go bury this body?
Bury or burn, one of the two.
Oh, that's right. We're going to burn him.
Y'all kind of walking out of the tavern, and the bartender he goes, "Well, good morning to you. I hope you all slept well and found your accommodations."
It's a very
Cheers.
nice room.
Well, thank you. We work real hard to keep the place as clean as we can. Miss Gentry, she works very hard. She's very proud of her establishment, and ever since her husband died, she's been struggling to make ends meet, but she's done, I think, pretty well with this place, all things considered.
Well, she's not charging very much.
We don't we don't get a lot of patronage, at least for our rooms and that sort of thing. But when they do, we want to make sure that they feel at home and are very welcome.
It's Gentry. Have we heard that name
I know, it
before?
seems familiar to me too.
It is.
Do we know that, Craig?
What's that?
That name?
Gentry?
Do we know her?
Gentry.
Okay. Do we need to roll for that? Like, we really don't know this person?
No, I've never met this lady. It's just the lady who owns his bar.
Isn't that a band? Montgomery Gentry.
That is a band, yeah.
It's also a character on Game of Thrones.
Oh my god. No, that's Genry.
No,
It's Gentry.
there's not it?
Gentry? I don't think so.
Then I don't know where I'm not.
I don't know what Montgomery Gentry is. That a?
I think that is a band.
It's like a country thing.
It
isn't
is.
it? Yeah.
Mhm.
It is. Now, y'all never met.
Okay.
Y'all never
Yeah.
met.
You're Southern showing.
Never come across anybody named Gentry. I'm guessing it's just a familiar name to you guys. I don't know.
Cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing,
Yeah, because that was to me. I was like, okay, who is that?
nothing from me. I got nothing on that for you guys. Just the lady
I'm
who
gonna
owns.
make up my own.
Sure, go for it. Anyways, he goes. So, can I get y'all anything to drink or eat this evening?
I could use a bit of a meal.
I was gonna say we probably should eat.
Very well.
What do you have?
Well, we specialize in several different meats. We have blackened turkey, blackened frog, blackened beef. I also have a pan-seared turkey.
Holy smokes.
Yes. We also do salads if you prefer a salad as well.
This place is amazing.
We have a bread bowl.
Most people have like one thing.
We have some deep fried potato wedges, deep fried chicken strips, sweet potato wedges, and some crammed potato skins.
Holy smokes.
All right. I'll let me get out some of that turkey.
Very well. And for you, my lady?
I agree. I want the blackened turkey and the potato wedges.
Very well. So, let's see, for the blackened turkey, that'll be a gold piece. Actually, I'm sorry. It's 3 silver pieces for the blackened turkey and 3 silver pieces for the crammed. You want the potato skins, I'm sorry, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm sorry. That would be 2 silver pieces for that. And then for the blackened turkey, it's 5, so it's a gold piece total.
All right.
Get you anything to drink?
All right, I'll just take a water on this one.
Very well. For you, my lady. Do you like the house special?
There's a special.
Yes, of course. We are very well. One of the things we are known for is our house fruit ale.
It has fruit ale?
Yeah. It's a house brewed light brown fruit ale. We described it as a mild fruit ale with a strong flavor of caramel and a sweet finish.
My lord.
Oh my god.
I come to this place and it's like,
Place.
this is the crappy place.
If you don't have much money, go here. Wow. Okay.
Okay.
What do you get if you have money?
Oh my god. Well, we'll never know.
Turning into a pretty lucrative
I don't know.
business.
We have to
Not if
$17,000.
Not if people keep dying though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sure. I'll take one of those.
All right, very well. That's a silver piece for that. So 1 gold and 1 silver piece total for y'all's meal, and I'll have that right out to you. You wait for about.
What's it? I'm sorry, sir. What is your name?
My name is Reg.
Reg.
Yep.
You're very nice, Reg. I
Well,
like you.
thank you very much.
The Reg.
Hi. Thank you very much, Rich.
Very well. He kind of goes off. He comes back and brings you your fruit ale in a pint. Sets it down in front of you.
It's very fruity. Caramel finish and all.
Aye, that's it's in the name.
Oh, yes, you're right. Very astute for both.
About 5 or
Thank
10
you.
minutes later, he brings you back some fresh fried potato wedges served with this like creamy sauce to dip them in.
Holy smokes.
And then about another 10 minutes later, he brings down blackened bits of turkey and like this vodka sauce served over pasta with mushrooms.
Were you serious?
Yep.
What did you do?
All right.
And then what did you order again? Sorry, I forgot.
You were same thing. I did the blackened turkey as well.
So that's what y'all both get.
Yeah.
My God,
Oh my.
we'll never leave this place.
I don't know. You want to just settle down,
We'll
right?
just
This is nice.
You're
just hang
cursed
out
though.
there.
You're cursed. We need to cure the curse.
You're right.
I hope y'all enjoy. If there's anything else I can do for you, let me know. He kinda
Thank you, Reg.
goes back to the bar and gets talking with some people at the bar.
It's amazing.
While we're eating, so we're gonna burn his body, and you want to try to contact Vakriati again.
I would like to try. Yeah.
Okay.
Man, we didn't loot his body before we put them in the bag.
You did not.
No. What did he have?
I don't know. So I was trying to think because the
I don't
sword he
think-
made from the magic. You didn't
Yeah,
have
but
the
I don't
scroll.
know where we would have found that, anyways.
I don't think he had hardly crap
Maybe.
on him anymore because you got
Yeah.
robbed by frogs.
Yeah. He didn't,
Okay, maybe it wasn't
Yeah,
as big
he
a loss
didn't-
as I thought.
he didn't really have anything on him,
He
anyhow.
had 7 gold because he stole that.
Yeah, he did.
Oh well.
To
Not
Bishop.
loss. To Bishop.
To
Who is
Bishop.
dead. We tried very hard to bring back.
We actually did.
We tried very hard
did.
to bring back. So
All right.
No more angry memes.
He's not gonna be happy.
So
Yay.
you guys finish your meal and it's quite good.
This is amazing.
Hmm.
I wonder if Miss Gentry's first name is Agatha for some reason. And our anyway.
I remember Agatha. Yeah.
Reg, real quick.
Yes, sir.
If we wanted to get some word to a couple different people, let them know where we're staying.
Oh yeah,
Um,
we need to do that.
who might we talk to about that?
Who are you trying to notify?
The city guard. They owe us for a contract,
I see.
Yes.
and also a dragonborn who owns a angry wisp shop.
I feel
The
like
name
I'm
of the show.
I feel like I'm familiar with
Yes.
with that gentleman.
Mr. Thorn Gage or something.
He's working on a
Copper
bit of something.
fella.
Yeah,
I
that's
just bronze.
Yeah,
Bronze, yeah,
Yeah.
that's him. Yeah, very
Yeah.
metallic.
I'm familiar with the man. Yeah, you know what? He goes, hold on one second. He goes, you're some of the first patrons we've had to spend more than a few days with us in a while, and two of you, we appreciate the gold immensely.
How is this place not packed?
So,
What is going on?
you know what? Give me a second. He kind of goes off and finds there's a young man, probably between 17 and 19 years old, that's kind of been working like the bus boy and stuff. He goes, so I need you to go tell them. What did y'all say y'all's names was? I don't believe I ever actually caught that.
I'm Dalen.
Dalen, it's nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, Rick.
Oh, I'm Kendara.
Kendar, it is a pleasure to meet you as well. As I said, I'm Reg. So what people call me anyways. My actual name is Orc Regnar, but people aren't real good with Orcish, so everybody just calls me Reg.
So, is that why not so many people are here?
What's that?
Do people in this town not like orcs?
I mean,
Your service is amazing. Your rooms are great. Your food is the best ever.
oh well, I
This place
appreciate
should
it.
be packed.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't think that that necessarily all the people in this town are not a fan of the orcs, but that not everyone is, and so
Well, if that's what it is, it's stupid.
well,
I think what she's trying to ask is why is business so slow here?
to be honest with you, I don't really know. There are, like you said, there's a few people that are not a fan of the orc kind, and myself being of the half orc variety, some people tend to frown upon that even more so than the regular full blooded kind. But Ms. Gentry has said that it didn't matter to her one bit. I've offered to leave, in fact, if I thought it would make business better. And she has told me that she would rather me stay on with her and continue my service here. And I'm eternally grateful for her. And so, we do what we can to try to make it by and to help her because she's helped me. So.
I'm inciting all of this.
Okay.
Has to be something suspicious.
Hi.
Flaccid
Sounds
20.
good to me. All of it.
He seems to be pretty genuine and
What
honest.
the hell is going on here?
For the most part, you can gain that it probably is a bit of prejudice on some of the people that they.
And you said he was really ugly too.
He's very unattractive,
Mhm.
and he's half orc, and that people don't seem to
Well, it's not
take
his
as well as
fault.
that. So
Okay.
you are correct. It is not his fault, but
Yeah.
that is the situation of things. And Miss Gentry seemed to rather him stay on than let him go for sake of increasing business. At least that's what he says.
This place is amazing.
So,
Okay.
I like
anyways,
it.
I'll have my young friend here run a message to the Angler Wisp for you, and he'll go track down the town's guard and let them know y'all are staying here at least for the next week or so, and hopefully longer. If y'all need a place, y'all are more than welcome to stay here. We are happy to have you.
All right, thank you.
So, if there's anything else I can do or anything y'all need, please just let me know. We are, like I said, we are very happy to have you here, and we will do everything we can to make your stay amenable.
All right.
All right.
He kind of goes back over to the bar and he is dealing drinks for people. You notice the clientele in here. There's some dwarves. They're kind of some dwarves. You see the occasional dragonborn. Something that they almost look like they're a lizard.
So it's people of different of like the outsider races.
Yeah. You actually see a couple of goblins sitting,
okay.
eating and drinking, back there arguing over like how to split the bill.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a bit of the outcast races that are here,
Cool.
or more monstrous races, sometimes as some people would call them.
Aye, that. It seems they have some business.
There's about a dozen or so people in here.
Enough to stay afloat.
Hmm.
I'm gonna head out.
Okay.
Let's go burn this guy. I mean, let's go have a proper funeral platter for Bishop,
You know something?
our lost comrade.
If he has assassins after him,
Holy smokes.
and they know that he was with us,
You're
if
right.
they don't know that he's dead,
And there might
that
be a
could
reward.
be trouble for us. Oh yeah, a reward. Yeah, we should look into that, I guess.
Totally. No.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do that.
Okay, real quick though, because I know that they told us where this place was, where the guild is. Like either Bishop said something, or that chick who, like, surprised him said something. Can I roll for that?
Sure.
So I remember them talking about it.
Okay. Well,
Is
intelligence
it
check.
intelligence? It's not one of my strong suits. That would be 10.
Okay. You, just as in general, kind of tend to tune Bishop out when he talks
I
for the
do.
most part. And so a lot of the stuff that he was saying is just kind of in one ear and out the other. Even the conversation with his assassin friend. You do recall them mention that there was a branch of the guild here in the city, but they never really, you don't think they ever really mentioned where it might be located.
I know.
Well, I know if we look for the black marks
That's
and
true.
we follow that, the lady at the bar that didn't really want me talking seemed
You did not make friends.
seemed for that. So can I look around and see if I can see any black marks, any sort of black
Sure,
mark
make a
trail,
perception check.
you know, whatever. Sorry.
Also, someone in the bar may know something.
It'll be a natural 1.
Okay. You begin, you kind of walk outside and begin peering around and looking. And as you're looking, you turn to look one direction. About that time, as a fly just flies like right into your eyeball, like straight into the eye, like the white part of the eye. And you're like, oh god! And it's like,
Yeah, I'm just gonna deal with that for a bit then.
yeah. So, yeah, not really sure.
All right.
Having a hard time getting
Maybe
your bearings.
maybe Kandara can give it a try here in a minute.
Sure, sure.
So, while Kandara's gone, you know, I mean, be sure to check out our YouTube. If you're here watching us live, then you might enjoy some of our videos that we have. We have, of course, we have The Witcher, the Dragon Age Origins, Craig and
Her real name's Amber.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna call her Kandara. Craig and Amber do. Phoenix Wright that Craig and Johnson do. And Craig and Johnson are also doing a Star Wars Force Awakens playthrough as well.
We are.
Yeah. And of course, if you guys are liking our D&D stream, you can always check us out
Yeah.
on our YouTube. We have 20 something episodes now set up in there.
Yep.
So yeah, check out some of the story. You know, the road so far.
Yeah. All right. So
I got to fly in my eye, so I don't see any black marks. You could take a look if you'd like.
Oh. Maybe? Perception or investigation? Which one are we doing?
perception. Unless you want to get down and start like looking
No,
at every
I'm not gonna.
Baseboard
yeah,
everywhere.
every baseboard and like wall.
16.
16. Having a hard time finding anything right now.
You know, maybe
Mm.
if we go in and talk to someone who looks sneaky, they might know something. It may not.
I've heard worse ideas. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, we go inside, and I want to find the sneakiest looking person in.
All right. Roll. I'm gonna say investigation on that, like, or insight. Insight,
Okay,
because you're looking. You're trying to discern their level of schedule.
17.
Okay. As you're looking them over. A lot of them look like they're just simple labor folk, maybe dock workers, that sort of thing. But one of them, you catch just the hint of, looks like he has a dagger tucked into the back of his belt. It's a small little goblin. It's one of the two goblins that's arguing over how to pay the bill.
Okay, so I'm gonna go talk to him.
Okay. They're kind of talking. They stop as they see you approach. They kind of look up to you.
Goblin.
Yes?
Oh God. Seriously?
What? This is how I talk. Is there a problem with that?
It's only fitting for Bishop. Okay. Do you know? Does the name Jacob Bishop mean anything to you?
I mean, I don't know. Is that supposed to be somebody I'm familiar with?
Okay. Do you know of anything of an assassin's guild?
I mean,
I want an insight.
no, I don't know anything about that at all.
Nat 20
Yeah. I mean,
plus 5, so 25.
not even trying to hide it.
Yeah, he's aware of the Assassin's Guild. You're not sure of how much he knows, but he clearly is not telling the truth.
So I'm gonna stand over him, try to intimidate,
Okay.
and say, I just need you to point me in the direction of the guild.
Whoa, hey, yo. There's no need to get offensive or aggressive or whatever it is. I mean, they don't really like me sending outsiders to places where they don't belong.
Then either roll intimidation.
Yeah.
That'd be 15.
I mean, but, exceptions have been known to be made occasionally. And,
How do you maintain that voice?
I mean, y'all seem pretty, okay people, so...
She kind of
Oh.
pulls out a note, like a little, like a napkin, kind of writes you down some directions.
I'm gonna answer her one more time.
There you go. Good luck.
19 on the inside. Is this is correct?
Uh-huh.
She's not wanting to get into an altercation with the very large, angry-looking paladin
Okay.
and heavy plate mail as a goblin.
Okay. Here you go, Gorbo.
She looks
All right. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Good luck. Man, people in this town, can you believe them? I was trying to eat some food.
Y'all walk out.
Maybe that's why no one is here.
It grates on the ears a bit.
I'm sure on the vocal cords.
It is rough to have to do for long periods of time, that's for sure. So you guys make your way back out. Now you have a map.
Mm-hmm. We're both got the map.
Yeah. I'm gonna start.
Following the map.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Roll a survival check just to make sure you're able to follow the crudely drawn map this goblin did on the back of a napkin.
18.
Easy enough. You begin walking out of the bar or the tavern. You head kind of towards the northwest through the city before you start kind of getting close. Similar in the area where the fight pit was that y'all went to with Bishop. The buildings here start to give way from the large skyscrapers to more almost like homes. And not the nicer and higher end homes. These are more of the probably middle class type homes and that sort of thing. As you follow this along, you eventually end up outside of a it's actually a very nice looking house made of this beautiful like cedar oak wood on the outside. Has a stone like sidewalk that leads up to this like raised porch that's like covered. Has a beautifully kept yard. It's mostly brown at this point. Small flower beds on either side. That's where this has led you to.
I did a 14 on perception.
Okay.
Just
like for what are you perceiving?
I don't know. Like, I mean, this is. I don't know. I mean, it's not a family home or anything like that.
It seems like you're in a very almost like suburban-y kind of area.
Yeah.
I
Like,
want to see if there's any kind of black mark or anything showing that this would be
okay, sure.
the Assassin's
Make a
Guild, I guess,
perception.
or
I guess that's kind of what I was looking for. Like something that would show that this is
it'll
what
be
it's supposed to
a natural one.
So as you kind of start looking
You
around
were-
again,
Just doing
same
so well.
same fly. You're almost positive it's the same fly. Hits the other eye,
Motherfucker.
and then you hear it bzz, 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 and like land on
swear
your
to
head
God.
somewhere.
I'm gonna kill every fly in this fucking building.
Maybe they smell Bishop in the bag.
Oh, it's fucking...
I mean, I don't know. Does a resurrected body decompose?
I mean, it looked like it was in perfect health for the most part, other than being naked.
Fine, that
And
was
not
just a few
alive.
hours ago.
Looks like it was perfect health other than being naked. That did not look healthy.
I mean,
I don't know if this is the place.
I guess investigations I need to do.
sure. What are y'all investigating? You're going up to
Again,
like
the same
you're
kind of
going up
thing.
to the house, like
Looking
the porch
for-
and stuff, and
yeah.
all that. Okay,
If there's like a mark or something.
okay.
Investigation would be flaccid 20.
Okay. As you kind of go walk up to the almost stone driveway, or not driveway, the sidewalk that leads to the porch. When you get right toward about the stairs that lead up, just on the left, barely even visible, on one of the pillars that hold up the roof on the porch, is the tiniest little, almost looks like, at first you thought like a knot hole, like on the wood, but it's the tiniest little skull.
Oh, look it. Pointed out.
Oh. Alright. Bishop had a ring on for his guild, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Was it that symbol? What did his ring look like? I remember.
It was on the face of it was like a blue skull.
Blue skull. So does it look like that? Kind of matches?
Looks pretty similar, yeah.
Yeah. I guess this is the place.
I
I'm
have
gonna
a
knock on
very
the door.
bad feeling about this.
Okay. You step up, knock on the door. It's a few minutes, like not about a minute before the door kind of opens halfway, and you see a young woman, probably in her early 20s, just light brown hair, blue eyes, very sweet looking face. Kind of just goes, yes, can I help you?
Hi.
Hello.
We have a bounty for the blue skulls.
I don't know what blue skulls are.
I was gonna
But-
point at the skull for these people.
This is where we were told to come.
Here, why don't y'all come inside?
And just
Oh, okay. Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Don't mind my friend. She's really rather nice.
Okay.
She's not. I'm just saying. that to make you
look
feel
at your
bad.
mustache.
So as you guys walk in, she kind of closes the door behind you, and locks it. And then as she turns around, the form shifts to this red-skinned tiefling man, and he goes,
Hey, how's it going?
"The two of you are not very what is the word? Smart? Is that the word I would go for? Not very intelligent. Or
Aye.
subtle?
It's possible.
I see. So
Subtle. We're not very subtle.
Subtle, no.
also possibly not very intelligent, coming to the Assassin's Guild and making a big scene on my front porch. Why is it I should
That
not
was-
kill you while you're here?
That wasn't a scene. That wasn't even.
We were told
Oh,
to come here. We have something you're interested in.
Does the name
I am finding these hard to believe.
Does the name Bishop mean anything to you? Jacob Bishop. Kind of a cowboy-looking magic user.
Yes, I'm familiar with this man. Yes. What is it you?
And you're familiar he backed out of his last deal?
We are, in fact, yes. There is a price on his head. So,
How
if you
much
have
is-
information for this, I would.
I'm pull his head out of the bag of holding
I am
and then
impressed.
put it back.
I have perhaps misjudged you then. Yes, there is a bounty on his head. It is 1,000 gold.
That is it?
He is low level. He's no master assassin or anything, but he is. We do need to keep people in line and let them know that it is not okay to welch on our deals. So, I'll give you 1,000 gold for the body of this deserter.
Say 1,200.
Sure, make a persuasion check.
And you keep the body.
And you can have more than the head. You can have the whole body.
15.
I mean, the deal is for 1,000 gold, so you can take it or leave it.
Alright, we'll take it.
Very well.
Pull Bishop's body out.
Make a strength check.
See how casually you do this.
17.
Oh,
Yep, you do. It's just like you like open the bag and just kind of like on this floor. Okay. Well,
Sorry, buddy.
so how did you do him in, if I might ask? It is just of my professional curiosity.
we just let him be himself.
He kinda did it to himself, to be honest.
I see. Well, very well. Very clever of you, then. And he does not appear to have any marks on him. He looks remarkably clean. It is an impressively clean kill. I am most impressed. Would you be willing to take some more assassination missions? People of your skill set that can kill a man like this, and he looks untouched, almost like the day he was born. I could use someone with that kind of talent.
The people we assassinate?
Yes.
Who would they be?
Whoever the contract is for.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
I
that's,
don't mind killing bad guys, but for no reason. Sometimes.
It is not for no reason. Perhaps they have wronged someone. Perhaps they have slept with someone's wife. Perhaps the wife wishes to sleep with someone else, and so they need their husband killed. We do services.
Exactly.
We make people's lives better by removing people from their lives that need to be removed.
that's
I think
not
we'll be
really
too
my-
busy to do that.
It is a shame. I would love to have people such as yourselves amongst our guild, but alas, I understand.
If the opportunity arises, you'll be the first one we come to, though.
Very well. What did you say your names were, so I can... Perhaps if I come across something that might suit your interest, I can contact you.
My name is Dalen.
Dalen, all right. And you?
My name is Kendara.
Kendara. Damn.
And what was your name?
Fake names.
What was your name?
My name is Silas.
Silas.
Yes.
Right.
Inside of 14 to make sure that he's genuine about this kind of stuff. That he's not trying to we're not being put down on the list for any reason.
I mean, he's pretty hard to read, but I mean, he seems to be being genuine.
He seems, you feel stealthy.
Inside of 22.
He seems like he's being genuine.
I like the cut of your jib.
Thank you. Perhaps we will work again together someday, Dalen.
Okay.
Not really my style. But, like I said, if it ever comes up, you'll be the first.
Very well.
Take it easy.
It is the only way to take it.
And walk out.
Yeah.
Y'all have made 1,000 gold off of the corpse of Bishop,
Technically, it
who
wasn't
is
his
now
corpse.
just in the living room of the Assassin's Guild for whatever purposes.
Sorry, Bishop.
Yeah.
Sorry, Coleman.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Coleman.
Sweet Johnson.
Sorry, Sweet Johnson.
Yeah. All right.
As you guys make your way back out onto the suburban streets here in Carnarvon, having
Well,
as y'all are standing there, the young girl is kind of standing on the porch. Goes, well, y'all be safe. It's so good to see you again. I'll tell my mother you stopped by to see her. She'll be so happy.
aye, tell her thank you very much for the pie.
Of course.
I just walk off.
I'm a follower.
Well, so now we have enough money to pay the father back.
Oh, we do? Will that
Aye.
leave us any money?
About 700 gold.
Okay.
And we don't have to go out of town anymore.
Oh, and I can do my thing in the park. Do you
Aye.
think it would be offensive if we gave Reg the hat that we were going to give Bishop?
I don't see why not.
I mean,
Or I don't see why it would be offensive.
I don't know.
I mean, he didn't strike me much as a hat guy.
Well, no, it's a
But-
hat of disguise. If people are being mean and against them, it'd be a way for him. But I don't want to offend him.
I don't see why that'd be offensive. He's
Oh.
already offered to leave the business, knowing the way he looks
That's
can
true.
hinder things. I mean, I think that'd be a damn nice gift.
Okay. I just was wondering that.
Yeah.
We're going back to the
Park.
park / temple. Obey the Father.
Okay.
Yeah.
You make your way to the temple. Doors still open.
That was a really good idea, by the way. Selling Bishop's body.
Thank you.
Father's working at the alchemy table. You see him like he's got several different little beakers, and he's like taking stuff and he's like
Father
dumping stuff in there, testing things. As y'all walk in, he goes, "Oh, hello again. So, welcome back. So, you buried your friend already. That's great. Wonderful.
Yes, his
Aye.
body is gone.
Something like that.
Aye, the funeral pyre. I understand. A noble way to go.
Yes.
I got, we were actually able to get the rest of your money.
Well, that was
Yeah.
very fast.
We
You
don't...
must be quite efficient at whatever it is you do.
Very efficient.
I will not ask too many questions. It's none of my business, but I appreciate you very much.
We felt really bad. We
Thank
wanted to get it taken care of as soon as we could for you.
Well, with this, I'll make sure the table is prepared right away should anything else happen to one of your acquaintances or
Hopefully not.
people you wish to bring back from afoot.
It's expensive.
Aye.
Father, if I am trying, other than the prayer and the offering, is there any way to help my chances with contacting Vecchiati?
Or you actually wish... I thought you meant metaphorically when you were saying you wish to speak to Vecchiati. I mean, that is... I mean, no one really talks to the gods. They hardly ever... I've never known one who actually...
Your God doesn't talk to you?
No, never have they. Vecchiati has never spoken to me, no. I mean, sometimes you feel that presence, that feeling like they are leading you in a direction, you know what I mean? And sometimes you feel like as though they're speaking to you or through you, but no, as in a physical voice, I don't think such a thing ever happens.
Oh.
Or if it does, I would imagine it's quite rare. Type of things they turn people into saints for.
Well, that's not happening. Okay.
Like, is that... Like, actually... Just out of character. Like, actually talking to the gods in this world setting is not common?
It is not common, no. Like
Okay.
people actually having conversations with the god.
Because I thought that was the whole thing with the, like, cleric and paladin was... Like, they have...
You just felt led by them?
Yeah, they feel like led or guidanced by them, but yeah, like
Oh,
having
okay.
a physical one-on-one conversation with them,
That's
pretty
not a...
pretty rare thing.
Oh, shit, okay.
So yeah,
I feel so special
Good to know.
all of a sudden.
Hi. Well, alright. Did you find anything out on them potions?
well, I haven't had a lot of time to.
I mean, you can have all the time.
Yeah,
in the world.
well,
I'm
no,
just
in the
wondering
short time I've been
up to
working with them,
now.
I haven't.
It's been 12 hours. Not even. Okay.
No, not yet. Give me
Alright.
a day or so, and maybe 2 or 3. I might be able to tell you a little bit of something about them, but I've never really seen anything like this before. It's very interesting. I imagine I'll have a hard time sleeping tonight. I'll probably be up doing alchemical work all night. It's very exciting.
Aye.
Haven't done it since the days back in college. I mean, really done it. I mean, I've done the simple alchemy, make potions and this and that, but really breaking something down like this, something to sink your teeth into. I'm excited.
Hey, Kindara's like slowly just like, okay, I'm leaving.
Aye, it is. Yeah, I like making a few potions. But I do mostly like nature things. I make a few health potions. I know
Aye.
it's really magical in it, but I can make a mean tea.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I know some really good mushrooms.
Well, if you ever decide to break some tea, I'd always love to drink some of that as well.
All right, I'll be sure to make some next time.
Sure,
I come
yeah,
around.
bring me some. We'll sit down, we'll have a cup of tea. We can talk alchemy some more. Ain't that right,
Absolutely.
lass? Is your friend into it as well?
No.
No, I walked out.
She's
Oh,
No, this not really her.
Very well.
She likes to swing an axe. That's swing an axe and talk to God.
Very well.
Yeah.
I thought you.
That's kind of her business. Yeah.
Ah,
She's very angry about it sometimes, but you know, she's cool. She's good people.
very well. Well,
All right. Which we're at the Anxious Maw Inn. We took your
oh, okay. Wonderful. Yeah, I'll,
word on that.
should
one, so
anything, if
you
I
need
make
us-
any breakthrough or anything like that, I'll let you know and I'll send something your way.
All right. Thank you very much.
Safe travels.
See ya.
Bye.
I'm gonna walk out.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try again.
Okay. While they're in there talking alchemy for probably another good 30 minutes or so, you manage to go find a nice, quiet, secluded area in the forest.
Mm-hmm.
The ground's still damp with the rain from earlier in the day. Then you dig a small hole, place your next acorn in there, and cover it up.
Okay. We give thanks for the bounty of your love. We ask that you pour your light upon us, and that all whom see may now know your glory.
Okay, so make a religion check.
Oh, dear God. Stomach ground. 15? It's better than that one.
Yet again, the wind almost goes silent. Like there's also just this peace falls over the small little quiet corner of this forest that you found. The light seems to grow a bit brighter, almost like the sunlight trying to break through the clouds a little bit. And the soft scent of flowers begins to kind of fill your nose. You swear that you hear the whisper of some sort of female voice that begins to call to you before it's drowned out by this loud, just almost wintry cold wind, and the light seems to dim and darken, and then there's nothing.
Okay.
So when I step out from the temple,
Kendara's kind of making her way back towards you at this point.
Well,
did you get a chance to speak to her while I was in there?
this goddess is very hard to get a hold of. I don't know.
I mean, we got somewhere to be, somewhere to stay, at least. I could take a couple days studying my book,
Okay.
unless you want something else that you want to do.
Not necessarily. We've been on the road a lot.
Fine.
Need to.
Yeah.
Man,
So where are y'all headed? What are y'all doing?
going back to the hotel, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm heading back to the Anxious Maw.
Okay, you guys head back to the Anxious Maw. It's pretty late in the evening. It's get about 10 o'clock-ish at this point, nearly 11. 15, nearly 20 people probably in here at this point. There's a musician that's playing like a lute. He's like a half elvish guy up there, and he's kind of strumming and singing and playing, and there's a few people that seem to be listening, and he's got like a small hat, and it's got a few tips in it, and Reg sees you walking in and goes, well, welcome back. Anything I can do for you? How's y'all's ventures been today?
Well, it's been good.
Good.
Been useful.
Wonderful. I'm glad to hear that. So, well, can I get you anything to drink?
Not me. I got a bit of reading to do. I'm just gonna head upstairs.
I'm going to bed too.
All right. Well, y'all have a good night. I'll try to keep him down out here for you. He's kind of winks. You make your way to bed. Dalen, you retire to your room to read.
Yes, I would like to go over that book, see how much I can get ciphered and things like that.
Make me an Arcana check. With advantage because there is a cipher.
Cool. So good. 12.
Okay. Well, you begin poring over the
But you found an amazing seed.
weird ancient text in this book. Kendara, you retreat for some rest and relaxation. I think that's where we'll stop for tonight. And we'll pick up next week.
Who's gonna break it, the Coleman?
I'm sure
I
it'll be,
think
I'm sure it'll be
Fine.
fine.
it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah. Guys, thank y'all so much for hanging out with us tonight. We appreciate it. I hope this has kind of been a more toned down session tonight, just 2 players. A little bit more heavy on the role play, but I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.